Nah, I said we gonna talk some motherfucking boxing. We gonna talk some boxing. What's going on? It's your dog Art Man. Great. And we're back with another boxing conversation. Man, look, this is gonna be fight of the year. We had some good fights this year, but this is gonna be fight of the year. Shout out to my dude Cyrus. I'm just gonna drop the link right away. You gotta tune in, my guy. We gotta speak on this because I need some folks I know who knows boxing to come talk about this shit because I'm tired of talking to the haters. The haters out here running with this narrative that this guy Brian Norman is somehow some type of better boxer than Devin Haney. Devin Haney gotta watch out for him. But in reality, the footwork's trash, the switch hitting is trash, punch bag don't punch back. Let's fucking talk about it. Let's talk about it, man. The reason why I wanted to talk because I was just watching my guy Cyrus. I was just on your page actually, and you reposted like Jin Kasaki doing like some fucking chopping wood and shit. And I'm just looking at this guy and I'm looking at his videos and his old fights and shit. I'm just like, dude, there's no way y'all. He's fighting that guy and then jumping up to fighting Dev. And niggas is looking at it like, oh yeah, this makes sense. This makes sense. He's gonna beat Devin Haney based off of that fight. Like, man, never. Let's cook. Hell yeah, I got some time today. Let's fucking cook. I'm trying to get Senior in here. I'm trying to get Brian Norman Senior up in here because he's gonna have to explain to me. I gotta know some shit. Mill City boxing on them guys, they're gonna sugarcoat. Oh yeah, I'm on your side, bro. Nah. Let's talk some motherfucking boxing. I want Senior to join the chat. So let me tell my dude Drake. What's poppin', family?
What's good, bro?
Shit, man, I'm enjoying my what? Today's Wednesday. Enjoying my Wednesday. You know me. It's just a good day on this side. Every day's a good day when you paint. You know, artmanapparel.com, best boxing merch in the game.
That's what's up, man.
But yeah. So I know you've seen the footage of the bag work, man. I know
bro. I've been seeing all the footage, bro. I'm like, dog, put this together against a person. Like the thing about technique is like you don't practice that shit like on a bag and then expect to execute that shit in like a real match in front of like thousands of people. You know what I'm saying? And do it right against somebody who been doing that same shit.
When this nigga become a switch hitter?
He not a switch hitter. He tried. But I'm looking at that shit. I'm like, boy, don't do that shit. Don't try that shit. Don't try that shit. Maybe in the future. Hey, maybe he can learn how to switch hit, but this ain't the fight to be like.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking they really on some like, we're gonna go in there and we're gonna show the world that we can box. And I feel like that's not the right thing to do.
I mean, I think his power is like kind of overrated. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, yeah, he got the KO percentage, but like against who? And if you can't land the punch, then how else is he going to score points?
So the boxing fans been mad at me because I'm posting fights of Brian Norman. They're literally mad at me for posting Brian Norman's fights. And they're saying, oh, why are you posting this old shit? I'm like, well, the old shit is the fights where he had against boxers. The fights that he had leading up to his Devin Haney fight was against flat-footed guys. Let's be real. It's flat-footed.
Yeah. He's going to learn a lot from this fight.
He is.
He's going to be way better after this fight.
But you know what I'm thinking about after this fight?
What's up?
Karen versus Haney. I don't know. That might be a tough fight.
Bro, Karen is an elite fighter, bro. I don't care what nobody.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of looking past the show. I'm looking at Karen because Karen's talking like he wants the winner of this fight.
He just got a knockout, right? Like this past weekend?
Yeah, he did. He did. But what's your thoughts on him the bag work?
Man, I think he needs to do something else. The bag don't hit back. The bag don't got feet. I at least want to see some pad work. Because like him doing all this shit on the bag is kind of like it's like theory. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, okay, maybe you could do this, but if there's no person there, that he not applying it nowhere. So how you gonna do that in a real fight? Like, I think he might be getting a little ahead of himself a little bit, and I think he's wanting to show people that. I think he's trying to show people that like the things you saying about me is not true. You saying is like I got bad footwork, so I'm gonna show y'all jumping rope for like 2 months. Like I said, I ain't got no technique, so I'm gonna show y'all me trying to switch shit like that, bro. Like, and so first of all, I'm not one of those people that think that Brian Norman can knock out Devin right now, for sure.
Yeah,
Like,
with the bag work, I was looking at his legs the whole time, man. I'm not really looking at the punches. I was just looking at his legs to see what is he gonna do? Because it looks like his whole game plan is to show the world, oh, I got leg movement. But I feel like that's gonna cause him to have um for him to tire out fast.
yeah, probably. The only thing I'm really worried about is if Dev hurts himself doing strength training.
Somebody try to say this nigga hurt his pubic bone or some shit. And I've already confirmed that shit's fake.
His pubic bone, he hurt his pussy.
Some bullshit. Like, man, if you don't get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm worried about. Because I see he's really trying to like build himself up. Because it seems like he knows that the only thing he's lacking in this fight is like strength. Well, also, bro, what if Devin is finally cracking at 147?
Hey, the way, man, look, I'm not a fucking expert on fucking way people's body language are and the way, people speak. But just listening to Troy Isley speak on his sparring sessions with Devin Haney, he's like, yeah, man, this guy, Norman's really not going to pose no threat to this nigga. And this is this guy's stablemate, top ranked stablemate. He's saying, hey, this nigga has no, he posed no threat against Devin for real, if we're being for real. And for somebody to say that, not just like a sparring partner, but somebody like Troy Isley, somebody who's worked with Brian Norman before, it should let you know. It wasn't no like, oh, I had to think hard about it. It's like he was on some like, yeah, this is pretty gonna be easy work. He damn near said it's gonna be easy work for Dev.
My only thing is that Troy Isley doesn't have any power, but that's power at 160. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, bro. I'm just leaning further and further towards Dev. Because it's just like in those fights where they're like, oh, if he gets caught by like I think I said this in a previous live, like in those fights where people are like, oh, just wait till he get caught by that one punch. That shit never happened in those fights. That one punch
Never.
Yeah, that one punch shit only happened in fights. You don't expect that shit to, like that Munguia and Saras and shit, and fucking Fabio Wardley. Like those one punch, those be surprises. If you could like kind of like see that coming, low key, that shit don't ever happen, bro.
But here's my thing. I'm gonna give Norman the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he was just doing a little extras because the camera was rolling.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
Maybe he was doing extras, so I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. But I'm looking at it like there's no way. But this nigga's on Twitter, so-called boxing fans telling me this is elite fucking footwork, and I'm like, nigga, shut the fuck up, stop it, man.
Man, people say anything nowadays. I was in like a Twitter space the other day, and it was like, man, Muhammad Ali footwork wasn't all that. Niggas say anything, bro.
Anything. Says shout to my dude, pugilist. Yeah, man. He said Devin about to outclass B Norman. He definitely is about to outclass him. The thing with Norman, the one thing that you can't count out is the fact that he is athletic and he does have some power. It's not like, he's some fucking bum off the street. Mm-hmm. But I feel like honestly, this is a big step up in competition for him. I
Devin,
know it's a big step up in competition. I can't say, but I know it is because Jin Kasaki nigga couldn't even hit the fucking, couldn't even chop wood correctly. You see this shit that
bro,
he's
that
going
shit had
through?
me rolling, bro. I'm like, he not even putting a dent in that shit, bro. And it's like he ain't cut nothing in half, bro. Like he's just chopping at that shit.
Like this is your opponent, Jin Kasaki. Like, and it's not to say like, see with Terrence.
Are you breaking up? Art man, where you at, bro?
Oh shit! Can you hear me?
Yeah, I
Can you
can
hear
hear
me?
you. You
My
the third
fucking
person in here
iPad. I know my iPad fucking died.
now. I figured it's
Hold
something
on.
like that. All right.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Anyways, but
dog. I
yeah,
think
if my shit fucking goes out, just know I'm in here.
yeah,
But
bro. I think Norman might actually get the rub from Haney, bro.
what you mean?
You know how like when Canelo lost to Floyd Mayweather, like his skills went like here, right? Like I feel like that might happen with Brian Norman because he's trying out a bunch of shit right now. But then you actually,
There might be a round. There might be a round. There might be a round later in the fight where it looks like he's coming on, and he's probably gonna be like, "Damn," a lot of people are like, "Ooh, you see, he did that." But I feel like the judge is gonna read off and be like, "Well, even though you had that one moment, the fight shows that nigga you lost the shit unanimously."
yeah, I think he's gonna start scoring points late, but that's because let's face it, bro. Like he's not 100% prepared, but he's at the age where he's gonna like 100% like grow during the fight. He's going to figure some shit out like during the fight. He's going to pick some shit up. He's probably going to try some shit he never tried before, even in training camp now. Right. And then it's probably going to come together like at the end of the fight. But by then, it'll be way too late.
It's gonna be two fights.
Oh, you think they're going to run it back? Oh, there's going to be two
You
fights
know,
in the fight.
I heard they got a contract. I heard they got a contract to run it back.
Oh, they got a rematch clause? Does it go both ways?
I think if Devin wins, it goes that way. But if Devin loses, it's just that's just that because he's the champ. He's the WBO champion. Every champion deserves a rematch to the belt, right?
I can't necessarily say that. I think it also depends on the performance. Like if Dev just takes it from him, I don't think we'll be too interested in trying to see him running back. Like if it's
If
close,
he
yeah, I think
if
they're
he
real.
does if he does them like he did Regis, there's no point of a rematch. But we just seen Devin running with rematches with niggas who didn't even deserve it, like Cambosis.
I mean, but that was for
Oh,
undisputed at the same time. So
That was in the contract too. He had to
That
run
was
that
in the
back.
contract, right?
And it's not a two-way rematch. It's a one-way rematch for the champion only.
all right,
yeah. Oh, is that who I think it
Yeah, I'm
is?
skippy. It is. I said I'm gonna pull up on my way
Oh.
to work. I said I'm gonna pull up on you because listen, I've been trying to tell you, man. Listen, I look at both sides of the coin with this fight, and I think that you don't understand that.
I don't believe it.
It ain't about you don't believe it. You're gonna believe it when you see it because boxing is too many boxers have told me that it's 80% mental. Even though I've sparred and did some amateur stuff, it ain't the same as fighting professionally. They tell me it's 80% mental. And there's no way on God's green earth you can sit here and tell me that Devin Haney has the mental
I, I don't know, man. Your shit going in and out. What you say?
Soon as he about to say that shit just start
Right,
breaking up.
because I feel like his
Message.
signal knew he was capping.
I mean,
Exactly.
I feel like he,
just because I'm driving. Cut this shit.
I
No,
mean,
but I was saying that
yeah.
Keep
the
on cooking.
mental, you can't tell me right now that Devin Haney has the mental edge going into this fight. And these boxing matches are 80% mental. You cannot tell me that Devin Haney has the mental
He
advantage at
does.
this point right now.
That's probably
He
my
doesn't.
biggest question,
He
to be
does
honest.
because
Like
you know
how
He
why?
He
does.
Hold on,
does
let me
not.
cook. Let me cook.
He
Let me
does
cook. Let me
not.
cook. Let me cook. Let me cook. You know why? Because he knows many
Delusion.
people are doubting him, and he knows this is the fight that's gonna get everybody to shut up. You guys feel like this
That
guy
has,
is gonna
what
89
the
Mike
hell is what
Tyson.
doubt has
So
got to
when
do
he
with
beats him,
anything?
it's like, damn, you have to crown him king. He knows the importance of this, and he loves this game. So he's been wanting to fight, man. He's been
He's not
wanting
the
to
only
fight.
person that loves this game. He's not the only person that has doubters. That is not answering the question
Man,
that
They
Devin,
is,
moved
Devin,
Brian Norman
Devin,
too
Devin,
fast, bro. They moved
Devin
Brian
could
Norman too
retire.
fast, man.
Devin could
bro,
retire
bro,
tomorrow,
bro. You
bro.
have no
Let,
idea what
let's
you're talking
let,
about.
let's
I'm
let's
just gonna
let's
keep
let's
it a
let's
beat with
let's
you. I have
cook.
no
Let's
idea what
cook.
you're talking about. All
They
that stuff
moved your
you're
man
talking
too
about, what you
fast.
seeing,
Jin
bro. I'm going to see
Kasaki
it
and Dev
firsthand. I'm
is
going
not
to
the
see
same
it
level.
firsthand. I'm going to see it firsthand. There's nothing that you're talking about is based on anything factual. I'm just telling you that right now. It's
I
based
mean,
on your opinion and how you feel. There are some things that Devin Haney can do to win this fight. I don't sit here and pretend. But the fact that you think that Devin Haney has the mental edge going in this fight lets me know that you don't understand what's really going on for this fight.
How
You don't
how
really
how
understand.
how does your man Brian Norman have the mental edge when he's talking about Devin's fucking money? What are
Bro,
we talking about?
you talking about an interview from 3 months ago? See, this is why I know that you really don't
Three
understand what's
months
going
ago.
on.
Oh my
That interview
god,
was from three
man.
fucking
This
months
dude
ago.
see
Like, what
this
are we
dude just
talking
going
about,
Whenever
bro?
on
We're
and
whenever
talking
you
on.
about
bring up
we're
Norman,
talking
it's
about
three
an
months
interview where
ago,
he
two
sit
Can't
down
even
months
with a
be
person
ago.
for 15 minutes
Nigga,
out of his
can't even
entire
say
life.
nothing.
but
Give
he
me a
getting
I,
his
break,
ass whooped 1 month from now, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
but hey, I do
bro.
think
What are
that's
you
like the
talking
biggest.
about?
I do think that's the biggest question that needs to be answered with Dev. Bro has a lot of shit going on in his personal life, bro. How's that going to translate in the ring? It seems like he kind of like went off the rails and then he like locked back in recently. Like
Not
Dev,
just that though, man.
I feel like he's been locked in. He's been
This
training.
Man, that
He's
shit,
been
none of that
training
shit
longer
is
than he's been
fake.
training longer than
Exactly,
this
bro.
kid, man.
but
No,
he,
he
Bro,
has not. You got to
bro,
remember, Brian
yes, he
Norman came
had,
from
bro.
a fight going
Bro,
into
if
this
you
fight
let somebody
immediately.
talk,
He signed his fight
Devin,
in fight shape already. What are you
nigga,
talking about?
Devin,
That's why I know you
Devin
don't know
been
what you're
train,
talking about, Art, man. You don't know what you're talking about. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna sit here
Bro,
and act like a
this
goofy
nigga,
just
and
this
say
talking.
nigga
Devin doesn't
start.
have a chance. But based on facts, it's not.
This
It's
nigga beat
not
Norman.
anything factual.
This
This
nigga
nigga
ain't
beat
even
Norman.
stating no facts.
This nigga beat Norman. Got back into working out after his vacation because he seen me grilling him on the timeline. Let's be
Nigga,
real.
Devin been working,
No,
and he's
bro.
Let's
showing
be
that.
You
real.
know what happened with the background? It wasn't about the vacation. They buried their damn. He buried his grandmother, and Bree Norman Senior buried his mother. What are you talking about? See, you don't know what you're talking about. You're just talking to
Oh
talk
my
right now.
god,
Seriously, like real talk. You're just talking to talk.
I'm going
Unfortunately,
off the
this
information
nigga,
presented, my guy. Let's be
yeah.
bro,
Well,
real.
stop,
I'm going off the fact that
stop
So
the
feeding
fact,
into that shit.
not word of
see
mouth
what I'm
Twitter
talking
or
about?
something.
When we talk to Norman fans, niggas be acting like they his cousin and some more shit, man. Like they know this nigga, like
I'm
they
saying
grew
how
up
this
with
dude
this
keeps
nigga.
saying we don't know what we talking
Bro,
about, and you don't
I've
know,
been following Brian
bro.
Norman before
What
he
are
was
you
signed with Top
talking
Rank.
about?
You
What are
can't talk
you
that goofy shit with me. I've been following Norman since before he was
Nah,
signed with
I
Top
fuck with
Rank.
you. I fuck with you. You know, I fuck with
You
you,
can't
bro.
talk that goofy shit with me, dog. You
You know,
can't.
I fuck with you, eh? You
also at
know,
the same time,
okay. Maybe you prove yourself as one of the five few people who are
Well,
real
guess what?
Norman fans.
Well, guess what? It's gonna be more
Before.
than 5 after the 22nd, my G.
No, it's
I
not.
mean, if we sit here talk
No, it
about the
is.
mental,
You know,
if we sit here
you
talk
do
about
get hold on. You do get new fans in defeat. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets some fans
Let me
Nah,
ask
after
you a
this.
question.
you
Okay,
losing
okay.
you
I can
lost
take.
to Devin Haney.
How about
Remember, you
this?
lost
How
to
about
Devin
this? Let's
Haney.
play this little game.
No,
We're
let him
gonna
cook.
name one of the fighter that we're rooting for. We're gonna name one of their biggest weaknesses. I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna tell you Norman's biggest
I ain't
weakness,
playing
and I
no
want you to
fucking
tell me
games.
Haney's biggest
I
weakness.
ain't playing no
Norman's
fucking
biggest
games.
weakness.
I would tell you Norman's biggest weakness.
No, I want you to tell me Haney's
Boxers.
biggest weakness. No, I want you
Oh,
to tell me Haney's biggest weakness.
Haney's biggest weakness is probably when he falls into like the other fighter's game instead of sticking to his game. That would be a weakness.
yeah, like
That is
when
weak.
because we've seen
Brian
those.
Okay.
Norman's biggest weakness is keeping his head on center line. That's Brian Norman's biggest weakness, is keeping his head on
And
center line.
that's what I posted today. I've been watching. I'm not just speaking as like, oh, I'm just some Haney fan and I ain't watching this nigga. I'm looking
Yeah,
at
because
Norman's
I told you them
fights.
old clips on what
I'm
you're gonna get
I'm
first when you see the
watching
clip.
I'm watching
This is
Norman's
tough.
fights. I watched this Jin Suzuki fight live. I watched that live. I watched the Randall fight, the Bo Chica fight. I've been watching them
Bro,
shits
I
on
was there
repeat.
when the Randall fight got made, bro. So I mean, what are you
And
talking about?
and,
Like you
I,
talking
and I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. That 1-2, that 1-2, that 1-2. Devin's speed advantage is gonna be too much for the kid. You
I'm
know
gonna
that,
tell you
right?
Devin Haney's biggest weakness and it's
Is
what's
is
gonna get
Devin
him
fa- is
get him
Devin
hurt.
fast? Is Devin
His
faster than
inside
you?
fighting game is his biggest weakness.
It don't matter.
Jab
He
and
don't
grab
have to
won't
fight him on the inside.
jab and grab won't work versus Brian Norman. Brian Norman is going to be stronger than him in the fight. He's
Have
not going
you
to be able
heard
to
of
jab and grab Brian
handicapping?
Norman.
It's called handicapping, taking all of that away. I'm not gonna do what you want me to fucking do. You're gonna do what you're gonna submit to my fight plan.
Now you're going into the wheelhouse of what I said will determine the fight. Whoever determines that the terms of engagement wins the fight. That's the bottom line. If Devin determines the
You not
engagement, he
finna.
gets comfortable, he can win. He will definitely win the fight if he is
You
comfortable
know
in the
he's gonna
ring
win.
and
You
dictate the
know
terms of
he's gonna win
engagement.
this fight. So so
called
so let's be real.
handicapping the
Hold on, hold
fighters.
on. Let me ask my brother this: if Devin wins by UD, would you be surprised?
Fuck no, he
Yeah,
wouldn't be surprised.
absolutely.
Get the fuck out of here! No, you
Absolutely.
wouldn't.
I absolutely would be
So
surprised.
somebody
Based
with a
on
high UD ratio, if he gets another UD, you would be
if Devin
surprised.
wins if Devin wins this fight, I would be surprised. Period.
So if
If
we
he
talk
wins, he
about
gets
like,
all the credit in the world, no matter how he wins it. But if he wins it, I would be surprised.
Pound for pound number three,
Y'all
Who?
not gonna like this fight. They not
pound
gonna
for
like
pound
it,
number
bro.
three, Devin.
Who? No, no way. He doesn't pass anybody in the top four. But he does. But if he
Uh,
wins this fight, though, he's definitely back in the pound for pound, no question. But top
In the
three, he
top
is not
four.
He is not
Oh
passing
my
on
god.
Inoue. He's not passing Bud, and he's not passing Usyk.
In a way, getting dropped by
I
bums.
don't want. I don't want to hear about the American bias that you about to kick
Right,
in my
you
ear
don't.
about
Right,
Inoue.
right. You
I'm
don't
not.
want to hear
It's going to be
about
all
it.
American
Right,
bias. You don't even pay attention to the lower weight classes enough to talk to me about it.
right. In a way, getting knocked
so
down by bums, but I don't pay attention. All
They're
right,
bu-
man.
they're bu-
so
they're bummed. They're bummed when you let you tell it. They bummed.
Only motherfucker Ryan got knocked down by. I mean, Devin got knocked down, but why a PED cheat?
And when's the last young strong fighter that Devin fought? When was the last
Who is he
when was the
beating
last under
besides?
25,
besi-
25 and under fighter that he fought that
this the
matched him
first
with
time.
the same length and same height? When was the last fight that Devin Haney had that matched that?
What i-
This the first time he
he?
fighting a fighter like that.
What is that
So why
fucking Matt?
y'all talking
Who's your
like
favorite
Devin Haney
fighter?
doesn't
Who's
have
your
any
favorite fighter?
unknowns going into this fight? Like he's fought at welterweight 5 fights or something. This is his first official fight at welterweight versus somebody that's actually his size.
this is not his
And
There
first
who's
are
fight.
that mean?
elements for both fighters that's in play here. And y'all act like there's no
This is his
elements
second
for Devin
fight at
Haney that he's
welterweight.
experiencing that he has not experienced in his career before. He is experiencing
You
something he has never
we
experienced in his fight career.
all right, well, we're gonna see, man. Because
Both
it don't
fighters
even
are.
make no
Both
sense trying to
both
go into
fighters
it
are.
No, Brim,
with this dude.
Brim. Let me tell you, when Devin wins this fight, this is not even going to be the best fighter on his
We
resume.
can't
You
even
know
have
that.
a conversation about boxing right now because we just gotta wait and we gonna
See,
see, man.
I tell my brother Brim, he's more like
I can't wait.
he's wishing on a star with Norman.
I'm not wishing
Wishing
on the
on a
star, bro.
He's
You
wishing on
talking
the
you
star.
you're not talking to
star.
you're not
You
talking
know
to some
why?
random fan,
Because
bro. You're
I
not
can't
talking
even
to a
talk to this
random
nigga like
fan.
yeah, you believe
I
in him,
can't.
but belief will get you so far. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm trying to look at this
Bro,
shit purely from
Brim,
a technical
brother Brim,
standpoint.
I'm not trolling you. We talking boxing here.
Do you
Nigga,
really think
bro,
Devin is finna go in that motherfucking ring and let Brian Norton, known for what all the shit he's known for, power, knocking out, he got erasing power, yes. Do you really think Devin, given all the shit he just fucking went through, is finna go in there and let this man do anything he want to do?
Well, let and being able to stop it is two different things.
Yeah,
so
cause
what are you saying? What do you is
36
he gonna
minutes.
jump on Dev or is he gonna
What I'm saying is
outbox Dev?
Brian Norman is not going to let Devin Haney get comfortable in the ring. He's not going to let Devin get comfortable
Oh, he's the
because
type
he's
of
not going to let
on
Devin
torture
Haney
shit.
dictate the terms. Because if Devin Haney dictates the
Boy,
terms, Devin Haney will walk out as a champion. I'm telling you
Brian
that
Norman
right
finna get so fucking, he finna be so fucking frustrated trying to catch Devin Haney.
Yeah, because it's just like I always
This shit
go by
finna be
that
so
shit that
funny, bro.
I always go by that shit that I heard Larry Holmes say. He's like, your first line of defense is your footwork, and your second line of defense is your jab. And fucking Devin is better than both of them than
Look,
Brian
Devin is
Norman.
too
So that's why I
too
think he's
fast.
going to go up on points early, while like Norman figures out how to adjust to that shit. Because it's just like I think what's going to happen is that Devin is going to be doing some shit that some people call running, right? He's going to be using his feet and like popping a jab, and like
Devin is
Norman's going
gonna
to have to
pot
get past
shot
that
this nigga
first
out the ring.
before he like really does anything significant. So he's not going to get hurt or nothing like that, but like he's gonna be down on points before he figure out this nigga's style, and like breaks through that jab. So it's just like he might be able to do something, but as
And
far as like the terms of
Have you ever
engagement,
thought about the fact that? Have you ever thought
Devin
of?
is gonna pot shot him out of the fucking ring, and in between pot shots, he's gonna throw combinations.
Have you ever thought that
Devin
Norman can actually
Spiderman's
punch
gonna
at the
come up
same
there,
time as
bro.
Devin Haney can punch because Devin Haney doesn't have the length advantage, so Brian Norman can actually feint his way in and let Devin throw his punch and time him and
He's
punch
not
with
that good to
Devin?
do
Nigga, you're
The
talking to a
length
You
master
advantage
think he,
don't.
you
boxer.
think he,
You're
you
talking
think
about a
he's
master boxer, nigga. We're talking about a master.
Devin Haney got flaws. I don't know why y'all think he's some
Devin
imperial
Haney got
master.
what? All
Look,
right, tell
He's
me
a
his
look,
really
look,
flaws.
good.
look,
He's
look.
a
Tell me.
really good fighter
Devin
with
Haney,
flaws. He's a really
Hold on. The flaw that Devin Haney has was not beating a nigga on the juice.
Nigga, you can't tell me no
That's
flaws
the
Devin
flaw.
Haney got and not tell me what fucking flaws Norman
I
got.
can tell you what flaws Norman got. I already told
Nigga,
you
if
one.
Devin Haney
Oh,
got
he
one
said
flaw,
Norman
Norman
keep
Haney
his head
got
on
10.
center.
Salute to the chat. Salute my boy Ari, man. What's the deal?
Nigga, we over here just talking. You, my brother Brim. He says Brian
November
Norman.
23rd. I just really want to hear what you got to say November 23rd. And
Oh
listen,
yeah.
Stephen
I
No,
X,
I
hope you
just
pop
I
I
out,
just
think I
man.
know
finished.
who blocked me. It was
I
Stephen
hope
X because he called
I
Brian Norman a
hope
cheater, so I called him out his name and he
I
blocked
hope
me.
you show
So
up,
tell
man.
Stephen X to unblock me on your shit so I can be able to type in the chat.
Hey, hey, Art man. I just finished cooking this dude. I'm about to cook him again. The dude Brim, he come with all
He
this.
never cooked
I don't
nobody,
know
bro.
what's
You
wrong with
you
this dude,
sorry
bro.
cooking bologna sandwich. You think making bologna sandwiches is not cooking, bro? I'm
If that's
sorry.
what you call
nigga said
yourself, then
bologna
cool.
sandwich.
You a bologna sandwich, cool. I put some mayo and some cheese on you, and you was ready to go.
Nah, I don't know Modi, not no Modi bologna that you kicking, bro.
If you call yourself Modi Baloney, then I'm all right with that.
No,
But let's
no,
get down to
you're
the
Oh,
get
Modi
that nigga
down.
bologna.
say
Let's
baloney.
You're,
get down to the
Baloney.
You
get
Modi
that's
down.
what you're
bologna.
Let's
kicking.
get down
My
to the
nigga
get
said
down, bro.
baloney.
You're talking about an inch reach advantage. That's what you're talking about. Your boy Brian Norman is not a boxer. This is the same guy that said Brian Norman is a step under Devin Haney in boxing. He's nowhere
Oh,
near
that's
Devin
that
Haney when
guy.
it comes to boxing.
That's the guy.
Yes, this is the dude
That's
that
the
said
nigga right
this.
there.
No way you said that shit, Brim.
He
Said
said
what
that
again?
shit. He
Said
said
what
that
again?
you said that Brian Norman is a step under Devin Haney when it comes to boxing and boxing skills. You said
I
that.
can't even talk to him no more, man. I don't even want to talk, man.
I mean, you ain't really saying much anyway, but based on
Hey,
evidence and
back
their
at you,
history,
nigga.
it's fair. It's safe
Back
to say
at you,
that
nigga.
Devin Haney's a better boxer. But the
Bro,
Back
beautiful
at you,
part about
nigga.
this is it's more elements in the boxing game than just having the best jab or having the best footwork. It's much more to it than that. At
Brim,
the
And
you
what
end of
is
the
said
it to
he
you?
was a
Just
step
at
power?
the
under
end of,
Devin
at the,
Haney. You said he
go
was
ahead.
just as good as Devin Haney when it comes to boxing. You just said that, brother.
That is
Literally,
not what
you
I said.
just said that.
That is
Yes,
Nah,
you
not
did.
he
what
just
I
You
said
said.
said
Devin
that
was
That
a
is
on
better
Dub
not
Right
what I
Fight
boxer.
said.
channel, bro. I can
Hearing
tell
what
you
you
exactly what
you're
time
hearing
you
what
said
you
it,
want
brother.
to hear.
He said Devin was a better
You're
boxer.
hearing what
Does
you
he know
want to
that
hear.
shit?
He said Devin. He
Devin
said
is a
Brian
better
Norman was
pure
a
boxer.
step under. He said he was a step under Devin Haney when
All
it came
right.
to
That's he
boxing.
don't make fucking sense. That's it. He's a
Like
better
How
nothing
that
that
boxer
don't
he
make
than
said.
sense? He's
It's
a step
no
Norman.
under Devin.
argument, and
Devin
he was
Haney's a better
trash.
boxer. How does that not make sense,
Okay,
boy? I'm
okay,
telling you, you
okay.
guys
Well,
are slow as fuck
explain that.
right now.
Explain that to me.
How is a
Historically,
step
Wait,
Devin
under?
first
Haney
off,
is shown to be a better boxer, a
wait. All
better
right, okay,
boxer.
okay, okay. Since you know so fucking much, look, what attributes that Haney has that that Norman don't?
Um, he does a better job pivoting and setting his shots up with his jab. He does a better job of that. He does a better job
Is
Nigga
he
shit didn't
going out
cut
or is
out.
that me? Is that me? Is this
and
shit
has
going
been
out?
improving fight by fight in regards to engaging his distance, which started with the fight that he had with Quentin Randall. Because we talked about that fight extensively after the fight
How
with
Ray
his
trying to
father,
get that
Hey,
talked
you
shit
about
cut
the
back
out.
from the
technique he
internet.
was.
You cut out, man. You cut
Yeah,
out.
it's all good.
I don't even know what the fuck he said.
Nah, it's okay. Here's my thing. I said I get it. He's pro Brian Norman
Didn't make sense
and
anyway,
all
No,
that.
Elijah.
he's not,
Yeah,
Art.
it don't
He's
make
just a
sense to
Devin
you.
Haney hater.
I'm
He's
not a
just a
Devin
Devin
Haney.
Haney hater.
I'm not a Devin
That's
Haney
just
hater.
a. He's not a
I have
Brian Norman
actually went
fan.
for Devin Haney in every single fight he's had
He is
until
not
this one.
a
So
Brian
I'm not a
Norman
Devin
fan.
Haney hater.
He is
Devin
not
Haney
a Brian
deserves to
Norman
be
fan, bro.
respected
That's what
as
he
a
not.
pugilist. Devin Haney is to be
Respectfully, Art, man.
respected as a fighter. He is to be respected because he moves like most of these young cats ain't moving. So don't tell me I'm a Devin Haney hater. I respect Devin Haney. I just know what
Yeah,
he's
well,
facing
don't
in this fight.
look. Don't tell us we don't know what the fuck we talking about. That's what you
Bro,
came in this motherfucker
every time
on.
I have encountered you, bro, it's been nothing but Devin Haney
So
slander
so
and
hold
Devin Haney hate.
hold on.
Why
We
did
not.
Devin Haney
I'm
slander?
not.
Because I'm telling you how Brian Norman wins the fight is not Devin Haney slander. Sorry that your panties are in a.
Hold on. I gotta
Nigga, that
reach
ain't
out real
what you
quick for
got.
both of y'all. Here, let's move on. I'm not gonna accuse you of being a hater, but I'm gonna tell you this: as a boxing fan, when you watch that body bag work, you really thought that was some good footwork on some real shit?
Bro, I don't care
Real?
about none of that shit. First and foremost, I'm gonna get a
Nah,
chance to
I'm
see it
asking you a
firsthand.
Yeah,
question,
end of the
man.
day,
Come
so
on.
it's bad work at the end of the
Did the
day,
That's
bag
all
but
that
work
is.
look
That's
decent?
nothing. I'm not
but
reading into none
but
of that. I'm not reading into
Okay, I
anything that
got it. I
Devin is doing
respect it.
either. There's so much more to
nah,
just
nah.
a 25
You
second clip,
we don't gotta watch the body
bro.
work,
It's
the
all.
bag work to see that that man is a fucking turtle. We don't gotta watch that shit to see that he's a fucking nigga. Go watch his fights.
They banking
He
on that
don't
power
stand
shot,
a
bro. I'm gonna keep it a
chance.
thousand. They banking on that
And
knockout
look,
punch.
and if he land the power shot on Devin, I will be surprised.
I mean,
These
what if
niggas
Devin takes
have
his
been
best shot?
these niggas have been and look, that's what I'm saying. We don't know this nigga fuck around. Hey, he fuck around, be strong in the bitch at 147.
Yeah, because we done had this whole conversation like with Terrence and Canelo, and Canelo hit Terrence and he said, "Thank, thank." That shit ain't do nothing.
Now we know
Yo,
this.
Brib, somebody would ask you a question in the chat. Somebody said, "What fight convinced you?" And I asked you this question before too. What 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 fight from Brian Norman convinced you that he could beat Devin Haney?
Jen Sasaki got everybody shook, bro.
Was it the Jin Kasaki fight?
Yeah, he hit that nigga with the memory
Hey
eraser.
man, he got the power, man. He got some power, but this the thing. These niggas been preparing for months in advance to not to do everything to neutralize that shit and not get be affected by it.
Brian Norman, he been watching Dev for a little bit.
Everybody been watching Dev.
Brib said he at work. We gotta give him a second. AKA that question really tripped him up a little bit.
Mm.
Yeah, he doing some
Not just
research.
way.
Yeah, he took that nigga Jen Sasaki memory away, bro. Had everybody like, holy shit.
Art, I'm gonna get from my computer. My phone,
If
my
I feel
bad.
like the Santillion fight, man. The Santillion fight with
Bro,
all the
even it,
blood
It,
and
it, it
shit,
gotta
you
be
know,
because that's
the
his best
blood.
performance.
Yeah, and all the blood and shit. This the thing. That's why it's gonna be that much more fucking glorious when that nigga beat that
you
nigga.
see with the Santillion fight, if you go back and watch that fight,
Hey, it's a brutal fight.
he was
Hey,
getting Brian Norman was getting
he
touched
still would
up in
get
that
tough.
fight.
He's exactly like, bro. He's a fucking ugly fighter, bro.
It's not
He's
ugly.
nothing but a puncher, bro. He's nothing but a doghouse
he's
idiot.
he's still getting better every fight.
He is.
Yeah.
But when it comes to speed, when it comes to technique, when it comes to craftiness of getting in there and punching your ass and still and moving and getting in there and swimming without getting wet, bro, he ain't got shit, bro, against Devin, bro. And I get the power, but people don't understand, dog, power can be neutralized, bro. You gotta be set to land your power.
Yeah, Brian is often
And,
off
and, and,
balance.
and and Brian is, bro, look how he fight. He chased everybody around the ring. He's slow as fuck. It's like I can't even explain it to like I don't even know, bro. Like I don't know how people not seeing this shit. Like, bro, yes, I get he has erasing power. He got power, nigga. But come on, man. Devin's not a fucking idiot. Devin not finna fight him like Sasaki or Santillion
Yeah,
or all
and
these other
Brian's
niggas he fought.
yeah, and Brian's not a bad fighter by any means. You know, it's just that the people that he's fought
On this
hasn't really
level, he's a bad fighter compared to these niggas. Yeah, he's a bad fighter. compared to
He just
Boots
hasn't fought
and
nobody with
Devin.
the level of technique as Devin has.
Bro,
You
it's
know,
about yes, bro. It's first of all, he too fucking fat. Devin gonna pot shot him all night. Meaning I'm gonna hit you and get
pretty
out of there.
much.
Don't get hit.
I think it's going to take to at least round 3 or round 4 for Brian Norman to even like adjust to the jab.
Cause look,
And
Devin's
then
gonna
lock
get
this
hit.
nigga down.
Devin gonna get hit, bro. But when that shit, people, oh, he didn't get knocked out, or bro, oh my god, I can't, man. This shit, it's just he
We didn't.
gonna get hit.
Yeah, we done seen Devin get hit though.
Like, bro, he gonna get hit. Everybody gets fucking hit. But these people are so they just want to see that nigga get knocked out. And it's like, bro, they took this fight
Bro, shout out
for
to
a
the nigga
reason.
who paid me all that bread for saying Devin Haney's a shot fighter and putting all that money on motherfucking Ramirez.
And he too
Because
fucking
it
quick, man.
reminds me so much of the fans who are voting for, rooting for Brian Norman. It's like they tell me not to pull up the Randall and the Boy Chica fight, but then say, well, we got to judge everything off of Ryan versus Devin.
Swear to God, I just
I,
watched the
I, I
random
will
fight
say that
again
like even on
last
the
night.
juice, like and even after touching up Devin still got up.
The
Man,
fight was
look
close.
at the fight, man. Bro, I'm a
Shout
Devin
out,
Haney
shout out
fan.
to the brother. Shout out to the brother Blue Sports in the motherfucking building. Blue Sports, brother Blue Blood Sports TV.
Man, I'm a Devin Haney fan, bro. If people go and watch the fight, bro, like if he didn't get knocked down, that would have been one of my favorite Devin Haney fights. It's just I
So,
know it
Right.
sounds crazy, but bro, he
okay.
looked good as
Let's
fuck, piecing this nigga Ryan up.
let's be real.
That shit was
I've
crazy,
been
bro.
what I've been arguing with people about today all day was the Ramirez fight. I said, bro, if you only watch that fight once, don't really tell me about that fight. Don't really argue me down
You
about
know
that
these
fight
motherfuckers only
because
watched it once.
I watched that fight multiple times and I understand. I'm a boxing fan, of course, nigga. You gotta have more action, but I'm looking like,
Yeah,
dog. This guy is showing that he is very fast. He's very sharp. He's levels above Ramirez.
levels.
If he really wanted to, he could have put it on him. But I can see that he did held back.
Hey, what
But
did Bill say, bro? What did he say in the fight, bro? Keep it
Hey,
in the
Art, you see
freezer, bro.
that?
what?
You see that message I just sent you on the book?
No, hold on. My phone been fucking tweaking. Hold on, give
Bro,
me
you
a
see
second.
what he said, bro, in the fight. Keep it in the freezer, bro. It's
Yeah,
like, bruh,
and that's what I'm saying. My thing with Dev versus Ramirez, it was a good fight, real good fight.
great fight.
But the thing is, he could have threw more punches, but he didn't.
Fuck that.
But I'm not gonna
Right.
sit here as a boxing fan and say, "Well, oh my God, he has PTSD." I asked the guy today. I said, "Are you a doctor? How are you prescribing? I mean, how are you diagnosing people with PTSD?" Oh, because you didn't like his performance? Like, shut the fuck up, dude.
You know what I would
Get the
love,
hell out
man?
of here.
Yeah.
He's
I wonder what Sugar Ray Leonard thought of that fight.
Hmm.
I bet he motherfucking loved that fight. But
Yeah, at the same time, like we can't forget that the way he fought Ramirez was this was before. Okay, we thought Ryan was going to get Rolly out in under 6 rounds. That's what everybody thought, right? And then
nobody
we
talked
knew that
about
Dev
that.
was going to fight him afterwards, right? So it's just like with that, considering all that, like it kind of is obvious, like why he fought that way. He got the UD, you know. But
I'm
I
trying to
don't
get
think
to Ryan.
Ramirez is a good way to like judge like Devin's abilities right now.
My thing is everybody is critical of a nigga winning and Ryan lost and nobody it's just no criticism. Like literally before that, Ryan was the best thing since sliced white fucking bread. And he lost and everybody still focused on Devin. And oh, he shot. It's like, do y'all want that nigga to be shot? Like,
Yeah, they want him to be shot, bro. They want
if
everybody who's like good to lose, bro. That's how niggas are, bro.
so I get it. It's like, man, Devin beat this nigga all 12 rounds, came back and watched the rest of the card. What points out that he shot because he didn't throw it, bro? He threw enough to win. He was this fight. I don't even think they really wanted to even do that fight. They wanted to go straight into Ryan, but it's like, nigga. What are y'all not? Why are y'all so critical of a fight? He just came off of a PED loss,
Because of that
and
fight. You know, they saw him got beat up. So that was pretty much it. He fell a couple times, and now people are just like, nah, they ain't never really seen a fighter come back from no shit like that.
they wanted that nigga to lose. The narrative was so strong that they was pushing. They wanted he had to lose.
Yeah, and after
And they still can't figure out like what the fuck
yeah,
happened.
and then
Like,
after that Ryan fight, like they all on the internet talk about how trash Devin is. So like, what they're gonna suddenly like turn all the way? No, they're gonna double down on that shit. They gonna
double
be
down on that shit,
But
but
does that make Ryan even trasher for being clean and losing to Rolly Romero, who been stopped twice?
no criticism, bro.
I'm not even sure what to make of that shit because I know me and Art were just like, oh, this was his performance because this nigga's like off the PEDs, so he's like, you know what I'm saying, got to like recover from the
Every
cycles. And
time,
shit like that.
every time Devin got hit in the Ramirez fight, which was very few, I didn't see like he was, you know what I'm saying? I didn't see no signs of PTSD. And every time he threw, that shit looked good.
I mean, he
It's
always
like,
getting back.
You don't
bro,
12-0 a person and then say he
exactly.
got PTSD. Not
Bro,
12-0.
from bro, if you watch that shit like I watched that shit as many times, or you know from the first round, in the first round, bro, they knew that Ramirez, all the only thing he can fucking do is come through the front door, bro. Like I continue to say. From the first round, what did Devin do? He went in towards Ramirez and he circled around the ring. And he made Ramirez just look stupid. I think they exchanged maybe once or twice, but he showed he probed to see how well Ramirez does with this lateral movement, which was
And,
not good. He don't really land his shots. He can't even throw his shots. He can't even get his offense off. So he
hey
did
B,
that shit around the ring one time, and then he just took it from there. Like
hey B,
Also, we got to
B, if I'm
remember that
saying
Ramirez used to be a unified champion at 140.
yeah, it was a
right,
two-time champ. Just
Yep.
had a
but
fight
hey,
with Barboza
can I
and
ask
lost,
y'all
but
this?
he just had a fight with Barboza a few. That was the fight I kind of even saw his ass like
Can I
on the
ask y'all
Mexican
this real
card.
fast? When a person has PTSD, I don't think that he fights. I think he shells up and balls up. Correct? If that's not PTSD, right? He balls up. He kind of gets stiff, still shocked,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
and
he
he
would say like
traumatized.
shell up,
I would
right?
say a fighter with PTSD would give like a performance, kind of like how Jermel did against Canelo.
Nah, that nigga was just running.
Yeah, he
That
was
I'm
was
just
a
running.
see
I
running.
that
feel like it would look
seemed
similar
like
to
some
that.
Nigga running.
PTSD. That seemed like some ring rust PTSD shit. Like yeah,
Yeah, Canelo hit him
but
one time. He was like, "Nah, I'm good."
it's just like man, Devin, dog. If he had PTSD, he wouldn't fucking be fighting, nigga. Like that nigga can retire tomorrow. This shit is about yeah, it's about money, but this nigga is fighting for legacy to show you niggas I'm better than this nigga. Y'all think he's better because he got power.
At the same time,
I'm gonna show y'all.
Dev admitted that like recent events like got to him. Like that Ryan fight did fuck him up like mentally. And now this nigga done sued his baby mama like twice in a month, and just like
I don't think
so
that shit
there's a
that
lot there's a lot of
Wait,
shit
what?
going on
I don't think that
personally.
shit fucking with
Wait,
him
what?
like that.
Hey,
I
bro,
don't think that shit.
I'm not gonna let you get away with that, bro. What the fuck does that have to do with PTSD and that getting to him? No, bro. What got to him
So,
was he
I
had
can
to
answer
go.
that for you because all I'm
Hold on,
talking about
I
is
let
his
you get
mental
off and I
state
get
going
off.
into this fight. So whether it's
Okay,
PTSD or something outside of the ring, that's kind of like the only real question that I have for Dev. Like, how is he?
Yeah, I don't think that shit
okay.
got
Well,
nothing. I think Devin is
let me
laughing
go
at
to give
that
you an
shit.
answer then. Let me give you an answer then, bro. What happened with his baby mama don't have nothing to do with inside the ring. That's personal business, bro. That's a broad trying to get over. Second of all, this man wouldn't be jumping in the fights that he's jumping into, looking how he looked in sparring, bro, with the sparring partners and seeing this footage, bro. That's not to do with PTSD. So whatever happens with him and his baby mama has nothing to do with inside the ring. And the only thing that got to Devin Haney was this dude had the audacity to cheat me. That's what got to him. Niggas have been beat up before, my nigga, and get
No,
right
no,
back up.
that wasn't the only reason because like, what he said was just like I did everything right. I trained right. I did everything
And
right
the
going
guy,
into the
that's
fight.
before he knew the guy cheated him. You talking about when he
Exactly.
fought again,
Exactly. So it did bother him, but then that didn't
before
complete.
he knew.
He said in
No,
the
it
interview, like
did bother
finding
him.
out that he
Look,
said in the interview that him like finding out that he popped, yeah, it like gave him relief, but still,
hey,
it's just like that,
Long
you know,
Beach,
he still
Long
kind of
Beach,
like he still
Talk to
had
me,
to
Let me
B.
deal with
just
it mentally,
let me
you
just
know.
say this, bro. Y'all both right, but look, that shit did what happens outside the ring does affect how
It, it
inside the
does.
ring. But look, let me just say this.
That's why Buster
Let me
Douglas beat Mike Tyson, bro. He would
let
have
me
beat
say this,
anybody
bro.
in the world that
Let me
night
say
because
this.
his palm.
It did affect Devin, and I learned this because he never showed it, but it finally came out. And let me just say this shit. Mari Jones did an interview with Boxing Voice not too long ago, and Ness was basically asking what's been going on with your career. We see you signed with Golden Boy and all this shit, and he basically broke it down like, yeah, after the Ryan shit with Devin, because he was signed to DHP. Or it wasn't official, but he was still being worked but by Devin, and Devin was helping him get fights. He said Devin, he just dropped all contact. Like he
Yep.
dropped all contact from the world. And he eventually led Amari Jones to fucking sign with Golden Boy. The same company that just cheated him. So he said, I couldn't get no fights. I understand what happened with you, but I still need to move my career too. And I'm signed to you and all of this shit. So it kind of still fucked up that you signed with Golden Boy, but he basically saying, I say that to say all this. It fucked with Devin. It did. I just got cheated. Everybody's laughing at me. My idol, Floyd Mayweather, is involved in this shit somehow, some way. You know what I'm saying? It fucked with him. My baby mama, he said he conceived his child on the same night of the Ryan fight, after the fight. So he got this bitch pregnant on the same night. She's fucking over him. This shit is coming out. But this the thing. I
He's still
don't
a
think
human.
it's a.
Yeah, like
I
he's
don't.
still a human
Yeah,
being.
but this the thing. I say all that to say this, and I truly, honestly, fucking believe this. Devin don't give a fuck about none of that shit as the same amount that he gives a fuck about his boxing legacy. So
I do think he
that
gives a
shit he
fuck.
don't give a fuck about that shit.
I think he gives a fuck to some extent, but he's just a true professional in this boxing shit for
Exactly.
real.
That's what I'm saying. When it comes to this boxing shit, that shit. Hey man, and he young, rich. These young niggas don't got no mind about nothing anyway today. Like that nigga, he not thinking about that shit. He got another girlfriend.
But also at
Like
the same time, outside of all that shit, who did he got around him that's just like,
that nigga is a young rich nigga.
yeah. So it's like in a way he's kind of isolated in a way, just dealing with his issues. Like who are his friends for real?
I think he got good people around him. He got family.
His money.
He
His
Yeah,
got
but
money.
family around him. He got people around him that care about him. He got family
but
around him, man.
who?
And
But who
we
is my
don't know.
question?
I don't know. I can't say who the fuck
Yeah,
he got
His
around him.
father.
yeah, because let's
I
say,
say that his father, his child, shit, the people
Family,
he
nigga.
grew up with. You get what I'm saying? Just
Family
your
and
father, your
friends.
child, and your brothers and sisters alone is enough.
yeah, I would hope so. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like
Look,
let's say
man,
this.
niggas ain't
Let's say
jacking it like that, bro. Like they just
like
want
Shakur went through the
sympathy.
same shit. This nigga has like dozens of people around him to help him whatever he
Who?
going.
Well, who is these people now? That
Bless you. Whoever that was, bless you.
Yeah, bless your heart. The
your
fucking
heart.
so is that's really the only question I have. Is
With
he,
Shakur, who? Like Shakur ain't man. What the fuck? Like
bro?
I don't
Shakur
know what you're
is,
saying. I don't
bro,
know
but
what you're kind of
Shakur
saying
is
now.
probably like. So it's just like this nigga's biggest flaw is probably his biggest strength at the same time. Shakur, like the issue with his career is that he sparred everybody before they actually got a chance to fight. That's why nobody wants to fight him. But at the same time, sparring everybody has led to him making a ton of friends. And he got his family in the ring with him as well. And then he got Bud, Bomac, and their entire family. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like this nigga's like surrounded by like good energy. That's why I
I
think
don't.
it's just like this nigga was so immature like earlier. Remember, he would be on the internet and shit like that, just like crashing out
So
on
you
people.
saying Devin just got
Who
bad
you
people
talking
around
about?
him? Is that
Wait,
what
who
you're
you talking
saying?
about?
No, I'm not saying
Right?
that
What
Dev
you
got bad people
saying?
around him. I just don't
Look,
know who he has around him
Devin,
besides his
Who
dad.
did he
Devin,
crash?
Devin got
Who he
Devin
crashing
got
out?
Devin is around Bud and All of
Is
the you
he?
gotta forget you gotta remember all of
Is he?
them was young,
Hey,
growing
B,
up
who is he
with each
talking
other,
about
bro.
saying that they crashed out? Who crashed out online? B, who he talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah. Remember
I
when
don't know. He's saying Shakur got better people around him. I don't know. I don't want to talk
No,
about it. This shit kind of
I'm not
weird
exactly
now.
saying that Shakur got
Who you
better people
talking about?
around him. I just don't know who's around Dev like that outside of his
I
dad.
mean, that's his personal business.
I know,
I
but
don't, I
your
don't know.
personal business directly affects your performance in the ring, even though
Brother,
Dev
Look,
is
bro, for all
professional.
we fucking know, Shakur and fucking Bud, them motherfuckers, that camera go off, them motherfuckers turn around and man, them niggas probably ain't even that fucking cool, man. I'm not
I
saying
don't,
that they're
bro,
not, but
I don't know, bro, because it's just like, bro, they
Devin's cool with
always
Bud.
together,
So it's
bro.
like
Like
Devin is
they
cool with Bud.
really close. Like that camp over there, they like all friends. They all cool from like
brother,
Zaquin and Savage
who,
to him.
But what does that
cares?
Even
have to
to
Who
do with
Messiah.
cares?
anything,
Like,
though, right? Like,
Who
what does that
cares
have
about
to
his
do with
personal
anything?
business? I care about the boxer, what you do in the ring. I don't care about your personal business.
What does
yeah,
that
we
have to
don't
do
care, but we do know
with
that
anything?
people's personal life directly affects them in the ring. See, like Buster Douglas, his mom died right before the fight, so that's why when he went in the ring with Mike Tyson, he probably would have beat anybody in the world that night because he had
No,
that
well then you can
motivation.
flip that on both sides.
You
He could
can.
have used it. He could have used it for motivation to fucking win, or he could have used it and it could have
It,
cost him
it,
the fight. And he could have lost brutally.
exactly, but it's like I don't really know these people like that personally,
This
you
the
know.
thing. Look, man.
But I
After
do
Devin,
know that like
after the
what you
Ryan
go
shit
through in your
happened,
personal life is going to show up in the
bro.
ring.
After the Ryan shit happened, he gave us the Ramirez performance,
Hmm.
flawless performance.
Well,
I
After
would exactly
all of the
say
shit that happened,
flawless under the circumstances, right? Because he thought he was going to fight Ryan afterwards. He probably would have gave us a little bit more
so a
activity. Like
flawless
that was just he had
performance.
no plans afterwards.
He didn't suffer
bro,
no damage and
flawless
won every
victory.
No,
round, bro.
Flawless victory.
Flawless victory. He didn't suffer no damage and won every round.
yep,
And the
he
man is 32-0. So whoever he got around, he must be working because he's 32-0.
I'm not trying to go into a long thing. I'm just saying everything he went through with the Ryan shit. You got cheated. Everybody laughed at you before you got cheated. Then they found out that this motherfucker cheated. Everybody still laughed at you.
yeah.
Everybody said fuck you. And then you still came in and gave us a flawless performance.
Hey, B,
So
let me tell you this shit
that
real
shit
fast, B.
don't matter to him.
B, let me give you this real fast, bro. So I'm on another dude channel, and the dude got on there and said Ryan didn't get suspended for PEDs. He got suspended for not turning into supplements. I said, you mean the supplements that made him test positive, the ones he didn't he got
He did
suspended
turn
for?
into supplements.
I'm I'm like, look, dude, the dude got suspended for being on PEDs. There's no other way around that. So I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, he didn't get suspended for being on drugs. I'm like, you're wrong. Then he like, oh yeah, he didn't turn into supplements. I'm like, which ones? The ones that he didn't test positive for? That made
You
him test
shouldn't even
positive?
argue. You shouldn't even argue with that motherfucker. But what I'm saying is, look, I think what Cyrus is saying, yes, bro, that's what we should be concerned about. But I don't feel no concern about. Yes, Devin,
Yeah, it's
bro,
just that
Devin
that's the
has a
only real
no. Wait,
question
wait,
I have
wait, wait,
about
wait.
that.
Devin has a lot of hate on him. Yes, but at the end of
I
the day, for people who don't understand, and it's some people don't get it, bro. That's the essence of boxing, bro.
I do think he's
And
leaning
I think
into it though.
Devin understands exactly, bro.
I think he's leaning because
Devin,
it's just like
Devin is
I
leading boxing.
yeah, because I think like I think it was at like the Terrence and Canelo fight when they put him on camera. Like that was like the biggest booze you done heard all night, but he was kind of like eating that shit up. So he's
As
like
But
long
he ain't
learning
even
how
had
to
to
deal
do
with
that for you.
as
it.
He don't even got to do that. He don't even got to do that for people to see. Oh yeah, he leaning. Man, you could just see it. It don't. Nah, man, that's the essence of boxing. And he understands that it's a business. I'm feeding my family. I'm beating these niggas up, winning all rounds, not even getting touched. It's beautiful. Like it's the essence of somebody want to see me get my ass beat. They hate me. Yes, it affects me because it's fucked up. But at the end of the day, that's the part of it. Like these niggas accepted this shit a long time ago. I want to be a fighter. Niggas done accepted this shit a long time ago. It come with the territory.
Yeah,
cause he
but
got
you
shit
know, there's
talking
more than
about
that happening in his personal life though. So it's just like when all that shit was happening with his baby mom, I'm over here like, Dad, please just keep it
Bro,
together.
but look, we got shit happening with our baby moms and shit. We fucked
Yeah,
up. But this is the thing with us. We don't got millions of fucking dollars. You understand? So, bro, yes, it can fuck with him, but bro, Devin, you know how these niggas is. Like, bro, Devin probably, man, that nigga not even thinking about that shit. He probably got a whole nother bitch fucking. shopping, going like, come on, man. He fucking train and then go shop or some shit. Rest and go shop with his bitch or some shit. Well, nah, he ain't fucking no bitch in training camp, but I hope not. But
Yeah, I hope not, bro.
nah, he ain't not. Ain't Devin too disciplined for that type of shit. But nah, bro, like that shit. A regular nigga on the street, yeah, that shit'll fuck with him a lot. But
It's just
come on,
crazy
man.
because he wanted to like marry this woman, bro. Now she's hitting him for like hundreds of thousands of dollars and shit. Had to like sue her
I don't know
twice and
what's
all
up.
this
I don't
weird
know. I don't
shit.
know. I
Like
think it's some
that's
funny shit. Like, bro, look, look. He laughed at the shit. Like he made a joke of it. Like, bro, bitch, I'm taking all the gifts I bought your motherfucking ass back. It's like,
so
bitch,
crazy,
give me
bro.
that shit back.
That shit's so
I
crazy, bro.
don't. Devin don't give a fuck. Like he don't care. Like that nigga don't give a fuck with no. Oh, that shit, man, make him look bad. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, that
If
that
he
that's
if it if he
yeah, that's the
cared, he
only
wouldn't have
question I
did it.
got.
Hey, so I'm over here talking to this dude on Twitter, and he's talking about Haney fans are tricking themselves into believing the Ramirez fight was a good performance. And I'm like, I'm trying to explain to this nigga, I'm
He
like,
smoked him
there's
though.
no tricking. And if this game is a point system, and you're telling me a nigga won all 12 rounds, how is that bad? How is
Because the
that bad?
talk, it's the
Yeah, he still
talk, bro.
smoked him at the end of the day.
The race
How
is
Hey,
how
one
is that?
propaganda.
Bro, you know what it is?
Propaganda.
I really believe that some boxing fans wanted Haney to go in there and get touched up, pick himself
We
off the
just said
canvas,
exactly.
so
That
people
is
can be
all
like,
people
"Oh,
want.
you see this dumbass nigga? He's still falling for the left hook."
They
Yeah,
hated that
But
they
none of
couldn't
that
say
happened.
that.
people
None of
want to
that
see
happened.
people want to see
hey,
Rock'em Sock'em robots. So it's just
hey,
like when
Art,
you see somebody
hey,
boxing,
Art,
can
you
you
see
really
me
box?
jump on your shit and say that Haney gonna whoop Norman in 6 or 7 rounds on your Twitter?
Bro,
Hey, he
I
fuck
can't. I
around and
just can't wait
hey,
for that
who
fight.
knows,
I really
man?
can't
I
wait for that
can't
fight
wait, bro.
because, and you know, I feel like Devin knows this. The way people are down on him, he goes in there and cooks Norman ass. It's like, what can
That
you
nigga
really
is
say? What
focused.
can what? And you know, sometimes I be questioning these people's logic. So I asked him. I said, okay, if the problem with the Ramirez fight is he didn't throw many punches, so are you telling me that he did everything right? He used footwork right, speed right, everything. He just didn't throw many punches.
Yeah,
Boxing
because
match,
you know
bro.
niggas want to sell out.
What are you trying to? What are you implying?
Bro. You
That
know
What if
niggas,
if he so
he's
you're
saying?
basically saying if he threw more punches, he would be a perfect fighter. Is that what you're saying?
you know niggas want to see Rock'em Sock'em robots.
But see, the thing
Stupid
I'm
is this:
ass
fighting
niggas,
against
man.
I'm fighting
why
against a
do I have
Mexican,
to empty
man.
the whole clip and a couple of shots handled the business, and it's
I'm
already
fighting
done? I
against
only
a
have to empty a couple of them. I don't got to empty the whole clip on you.
this why people say this shit. I'm gonna just be honest, bro. I'm fighting a yes, you're fighting a safe fight. You're trying to get to the Ryan fight, but at the same time, you're fighting a Mexican style Mexican who
Previous champion.
is wild, two-time previous champion, unified. Who when he can get his offense off, he's wild. You understand? And this Devin is known for fighting Mexicans. He fucking came up fighting Mexicans,
True.
but they think, oh, why didn't you just beat his ass? And they wanted him to get hit, and they wanted him to see it. They wanted to see how he responds to big shots because Ramirez, but unfortunately, Ramirez never got to get off any shots.
And people acting like Devin went
So
in there
what
and
does
fought a
that
fucking
mean?
ghost. These niggas act like Devin went in there and fought a
He
fucking
damn near
ghost.
did.
No, nigga,
Not saying
you
not
gotta
taking away from
ask why the
Ramirez.
fuck Ramirez didn't throw that many punches. I mean, Ramirez was throwing
He
punches,
couldn't.
but why he didn't land punches?
He
Ramirez
couldn't.
threw a lot of punches, bro. He was
He,
missing.
bro, people don't talk about, bro. I hope that they're gonna talk about it in the future. Like, bro, how fucking frustrated this nigga Ramirez, bro. Even the commentators had to because they started to realize they sounded like some bitches. They like. Mike Coppinger said it first. He was like, "Oh well, everybody's digging in on Haney. Well, they need to focus on Ramirez. He can't do anything. He can't cut off the ring. He just looks silly." I'm like, bro,
He can't cut off the ring. He's throwing all these punches and bunches.
because
Shit's
Haney
not landing.
he took it away from him, and people was this Haney is teaching people boxing, and they don't even fucking know it. They hate him so much, bro. He took everything away from him, and you're watching it. He
Think-
did what Ramirez can't do. He went lateral and fucking set traps, and oh my god, bro,
Yeah, yeah. So
it
my
make
thing
me
is like,
so frustrated. I can't even talk.
Yeah, so what is like Brian Norman going to do against that shit? You know, just keep it basic, like I said, keep it in the freezer, and then how's Norman going to react to
So
that?
let's talk about the Norman fight. This is how I feel like it's gonna play out. I feel
Hot
like
shots.
Norman's gonna go in there on some like first he's gonna try to bone rush him. Like, oh, I'm
Hmm.
gonna try to get
Let me hit
get
the
some shit
weed,
off
man.
him, try to get some shit off, frustrate him. And then once he realizes that, oh shit, that shit's not working, this guy got some good footwork, he's gonna try to chase him. And then eventually he's gonna say, you know what, I'm gonna try to sit there and box him. And
Hmm.
he's gonna get picked apart. And when he realizes he's getting picked apart, he's gonna get real frustrated, and he's gonna start lunging in, and he might get dropped. And then by the 11th round, he gonna be in the corner frustrated, like, man, how the fuck I can't catch this guy? He's popping me with shots. What do I do to get this guy? And
Yeah,
he's gonna be trying to throw them big ass blows.
he's gonna be
The
like all that
quickest,
jump
hey, the
rope, and
quickest way to get
like
knocked
all that.
out is trying to knock a nigga out.
He's gonna be like all
Hot
that jump rope, and
shots.
I did ain't work.
Bro, y'all think this shit, people listening, and bro, he's going to pot shot this nigga out the ring all night. And in
That
between
bro,
pot shots, he's
that
gonna
one
throw his
two, like
combinations.
like the brother Brim who's in the channel,
Bro,
he already
oh my
knows
God.
that man keeps his head on the center line. So that 1-2, bow, like Randall was able to pop that shit real
You
easy.
just watch, bro, that one, I swear, bro, I just watched the Quinn, I swear on my kids, bro.
How many
I
rounds
watched the
did
Quinn
Quentin
Randall
Randall win
fight
that fight?
yesterday. I swear to God, I watched it. And bro, that 1-2, and bro, I said, bro, think about Haney. Because Randall, he was an okay boxer. It didn't look like he was fucking good. He just had some fundamentals. He had some good
Nah.
fundamentals.
Quentin
And
Randall,
he
good, bro. He ain't great,
compared
but
to
that's
Devin
a
Haney,
good
bro.
boxer
Compared
right
to
there,
Devin
bro.
Haney. If you watch that fight, he didn't box well. He just displayed, he just showed fundamentals and boxed somewhat good. But he couldn't keep Norman off of him. Like, come on, man. Like,
But
but
I think
what
that's
we're
what
I
makes
tell
saying
him
you
is
good,
guys
though.
this much,
he
gentlemen.
had
You'll
some
never see
he
that Brian Norman ever again
he
against the
had
Quentin
some
Randall. That
bro.
was the last time you'll see that Brian Norman.
I seen that Brian Norman the fight
Yeah,
after that.
that shit was
And the one
2
after
years
that.
ago.
Brian Norman, what do are you
So
saying that
so
Brian
Brim,
Norman has developed a whole new style of fight?
I mean, he's gotten better, but I wouldn't say that.
how has he gotten better? I like to challenge that theory. I don't think it's gotten better. I think that the opponent's feet just got slower.
Nah, he know how to he gauges distance. He creates the proper separation and timing to be
What?
able to get his punches off. He was smothering his punches a lot. That's one of the things I was talking to T. I said, man, he was smothering his work so much in that fight with Quentin
He
Randall. And then,
gauges
he
his
was like, you definitely gonna
distance.
work with that. And the thing is, he gauges the distance better. His timing is better. He creates enough separation so he can get the proper
Oh,
extension on his punches so he can land and get
brother
busy.
Brim, we got a question for you before you got dipped out.
Devin finna
Yeah.
take all that away.
What fight convinced you from Brian Norman that he could beat Devin Haney?
What
Bro,
fight convinced me? It's not about one fight that convinced me. It's not about one fight. It's a culmination of multiple factors. It's the timing of the fight. Because if we Devin Haney was fighting Brian Norman right now and we had not dealt with the Ryan fight or any of that, it'd be a little bit
Oh,
different
okay.
conversation. Because you got to understand something. When you get knocked down and you take that type of punishment in a fight, even though the guy's a cheater and a bit, you ain't gonna say the rest because I don't. With Ryan, I've been muted on everything on Twitter or whatever because I don't care about that dude. He can retire if all I care. He's an entertainment boxer. But when Devin went through that, the thing I felt like that hurt him the most is the Ramirez fight. He didn't use the shield and the armor that he has gathered as a career fighter, and he only used one aspect of his game in that fight, and he needed to go through some things to get over the hurdle of dealing with that fight with Ryan. Because when you look at that fight, I don't see anything in that Ramirez fight that's going to be beneficial to him in this fight because he cannot fight like that with versus Brian Norman like he did Ramirez.
Wait,
Ramirez
wait,
is
wait, wait,
about
wait, wait,
four
Why
wait,
the
steps
wait.
fuck
too
not?
Let's unpack it. Let's
Ramirez is
unpack it.
four
Hold
steps
on. Let's
slower than Devin.
hold
Listen,
on.
Ramirez is is 35 years old. He's on the backside. He's old. He's slow. He is not
And
Brian
he's
Norman
similar,
Jr.
and he
Brian
moves
Norman Jr. is a
similar to
whole lot
Brian
faster
Norman
than
Jr.
bro.
Bro, you
If
will
you
not
think
sit here and
Ramirez
tell
can
me,
do
oh
if you
my
think
God,
Junior
oh
Brian
my
Norman Jr.
fucking
is on
God.
Ramirez's level right now,
I
then
didn't
you're
say that.
definitely
I
disillusioned.
didn't fucking say that.
Ramirez is
You
better
can say
than
that.
Brian Norman. He actually fought somebody.
Yeah, but he might have been better 10 years ago, 8 years
Nigga, if
ago,
you no,
not now.
no, 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 no,
He
no.
actually fought
You're
somebody,
not
bro.
finna sit here
So
and tell me
move around.
that Brian Norman doesn't move similar to fucking Jose Ramirez. Go back and watch the fucking
Hold
fights.
on, y'all. Before y'all cook, I just want to unpack what Brim said because he said a lot, right? I gotta say, I disagree. I disagree most definitely. I don't feel like Brian Norman.
Uh-oh. I think Art went out. Y'all hear me?
I hear you.
All right, yeah, Art went out, but I'm
Yeah,
about
it's
to get
done.
on Bram ass for a second. Bram, you always coming with these hypotheticals and thinking Brian Norman is somebody, bro, that he's not. I don't know what makes you think he's good. I don't know what type of tier opponent that he fought to make you think he's good. He is
Hold on, y'all
far
keep on cooking. I got a call. Keep on cooking.
There you go. Oh, you got a call?
Yeah.
Brian Norman has no feet work, and that's where it starts at, bro. Then he has no boxing IQ. He's just a big lump in there that throwing hard punches, bro. He's no different from Isaac Cruz, but Isaac Cruz is just better. I
You
can
know
name
what's so
He
crazy?
got more dimensions to
It's
the
so
game.
crazy to
Like,
hear you say that. Lets me know you have no idea what the fuck you talk about. Pitbull
yeah,
Cruz is a one-dimensional
like to
brawler,
debate on.
the lowest form of a pressure
Like to
fighter.
debate me.
Brian Norman is not even a pressure fighter. He's a
Like
boxer
to debate me.
puncher.
Would you like to debate me and see that my boxing knowledge is way extended than yours is?
I fairly
Let's
doubt
oh
it,
my
but
god.
first of all, I can't give you the full attention to do a debate at this moment in time because I'm
work.
at work
Nah,
physically
we don't
right
gotta
now.
do no debate. We just
No,
chopping
we
boxing.
can do it at some point. But see, I'm physically
Okay,
doing
no,
work
no, no,
right now
no.
at the same
Last
time
time
I'm
you was at
chopping
work.
it up.
You good? Last time you was
Nigga
at
said
work. You
you
good?
gonna test
Yeah, I
my
work
kung
overnight.
fu.
I'm an overnight champion.
No,
So,
no, that's cool. Last time we was cooking, you was at work. I understand 100%. Get your money, huh? Get your money. But
So
Brian Norman
yeah,
and them, I
I
think
think
they paying you because ain't no way you a Brian Norman fan. Ain't nobody no fan. So what? Pops is giving you some money. What he giving you? $20, $40?
That's
What he
it.
giving you?
That was cute. That was cute. He ain't give me a red damn cent. That's cute.
You need to be
yeah,
asking for some money.
I wouldn't say that Brian Norman is like Pitbull. He got way more dimensions to his game than Pitbull.
I don't think
He's
Pitbull
not.
so.
A,
good what
he's not.
he
He's
does.
not. He is not a pressure fighter.
Do you want to
Pitbull
know why
Cruz is
Pitbull is
a
better?
one-dimensional brawler, the lowest
Pitbull fought
form
people.
of a pressure fighter. Brian Norman is actually a boxer puncher.
Pitbull actually fought somebody. Tell me who Brian Norman fought.
Oh, here we go with this. Actually, fought somebody. You know, at some point in your career, you're gonna have to fight somebody, and at one point in your career, you're not gonna have the biggest resume. Y'all talking like Brian Norman Jr. is 29 years old, 30 years old. This man is 24, and also Devin Haney has put in mad work,
Like
and I
world
respect Devin
class
Haney. But
champions
if
at
you
that
look at
time.
and when y'all talk about this competition stuff, outside of Loma, everybody else he's fought has either been multiple steps below him, multiple sizes below him, or old as
Brim,
fuck.
Brim. Devin Haney was fighting world class champions
Washed up world champions.
at
Clarify.
their time.
Washed up world champions.
Who was
That were
washed
on
up?
the
His
back
mama won
nine.
that
That were
title
on
like
the
that.
beginning of the back
Who?
nine of their career. He has not
Who?
fought a prime fighter. When has he
Who?
fought a fighter in his prime? Tell me when
Who?
Devin Haney fought a fighter in
Who
his
was
prime.
washed up, bro? Who was washed up? Tell me, please. Who was washed up? Who was washed
When
up?
he fought Linares, when he fought Gamboa, both of them were on their way to being washed up, bro. Especially
What about
Gamboa. He was already washed up.
what about when he fought White Jesus, the second White Jesus?
The White Jesus. I don't know that nickname. I might know
You talking
about a
about
fighter's
Loma?
name because I never called
What
him no
about the
damn White
Matrix?
Jesus.
What about the Matrix? What about when he fought
That's
the
what I
Matrix?
said. That's the one fight. That's the one fight I said outside of Loma. You didn't hear what I
What
said
about
when I
Regis?
started the conversation.
I didn't hear you, loved one. What about Regis? Because Regis
Regis
only
is
lost
on the
one.
back end. Are you remembering what happened with Regis' fight right before? You remember what happened with Regis' hometown fight versus Zorilla? He looked like trash, and I thought he actually lost the fucking fight.
Regis only lost once at that time, but Regis
Yeah,
was a
but he got given the victory in his hometown. And the thing is, the problem that I have with y'all comparing Regis to Brian Norman, Regis has the same issue that Tio has. The difference is Tio is way more athletic, so he can get away with it. Neither
okay.
one of
What
them
about
are good
Campos?
front foot lead fighters. They're good counter punchers
What
who
about
like
Bozo?
fighters who come forward. If you're fighting a boxer, you can kick. They have problems with boxers
What about
because they're
Cambo?
not a good lead.
What about Cambosis? Cambosis just came off the
Cambosis,
victory fight. He just beat
Cambosis did a phenomenal feat by beating To, but we know that he's a step, a class below. That he was a lightning in a bottle one time, but everybody
that
that Cambosis fought that was
that
world class,
Cambosis
they
beat
beat his
Norman.
ass.
That Cambosis washes Norman.
See, that's why I can't. That's why when you say that, I just gotta laugh at you. And on
He
November
lost
the
somebody.
23rd, I want to hear how you talk to me because when you say
He
stuff like
lost
that, that let me
somebody.
know you're not really serious.
brother, he fought somebody.
So what? If there's a lot of people that fought somebody and they got their ass beat, what is that supposed to mean? Resumes
Just
don't
like
fight
Brian
for you in
Norman
the
don't
ring.
get
They
into that.
help build your armor and help build
Yes, they
your
do.
abilities,
Yes,
but they
they
don't
do.
fight for you.
Those
That's the
resumes do
problem y'all
fight
have.
for
Y'all
you.
leaning on this
Take
resume way too heavy.
You take those experiences in the ring because if you didn't fight them, you wouldn't have those same experiences that
Yeah,
you
that
need.
you can, but
Fight.
those can
You do
experiences
fight
can
for it.
destroy you too. Them experiences can destroy you too because you didn't got your ass kicked too many times.
Say that one more time.
I
I
said
heard
those
you.
experiences can either help you or destroy you because you get your ass kicked too many times. Look what happened to Tim Zoo. He didn't gain from that ass whooping. He
Tim
got
Zoo was
destroyed from
always
it.
trash. Tim Zoo was always trash. Don't bring up
No,
Tim
he
Zoo.
wasn't. Tim Zoo
No,
was
he
not always
wasn't.
trash. PBC fucked him up.
Tim Zoo only got a name from Charlo going up there to fight Canelo, bro. He don't have no name outside of that. Because you can't even tell me who Tim Zoo fought. You
Bro,
can't tell me.
we kind of at the age where ain't nobody really fighting nobody. We looking at
No, that's
Basically,
how
that's what it sounds like.
David
Nobody fight
don't fight
nobody. If
nobody.
it ain't the top two fighters in the class, everybody else is trash. It's
I'm
crazy
saying,
here.
Davis don't
yes,
fight
so
nobody.
like, what
Only Tank
conversation
Davis.
is this really? You know what I'm saying? It's not like back in the days where everybody would like fight everybody. Like, if nobody's fighting anybody, then who's somebody?
Hey, Southwest, you're right, because I didn't understand what he said. You're right about that. But this is my whole thing. Brian Norman has done nothing or fought any opponents that made you think that he can even last with somebody like Devin Haney. You're
You
basing
said
your life.
last with somebody. You said last. You talking like Devin Haney, some type of monster, like he just knocking
You're
shit
talking
out.
like Brian Norman, some type of monster, like he
What?
knocked everybody out.
I mean, Jen Sasaki think he a monster.
Who
And
the
the thing
fuck is
is,
this guy?
and that's another thing.
Bro,
Y'all be putting all
who
this
is
extras
this
on the Jen
Sasaki, bro?
Psaki. I don't give a damn about that fight.
Who
That
is
fight
this
was
Sasaki?
another day in the office. It was results that I knew was going to happen before the
And we
fight.
all knew
That's
that.
why you don't see me standing on top of a mountain saying he beat Jen Sasaki. No, that was a day in the office, a good
I
payday.
respect
And
you for that,
the
bro.
thing is, y'all disrespect Jen like he's just some absolute bum. He was actually
Right.
ranked in almost in 3 of the 4 major sanctioning bodies, either ranked
He got
number
knocked
2,
out by
ranked number 3, ranked
135
number 3,
pounds.
and ranked number 6.
He got
He was
knocked out
like
by
number 9 in
135
the
pounder when the dude
WBO before he
moved
fought
up in
Norman.
No,
to
he
fight
got
like
knocked out by he got knocked out by the person who's now fighting Antoine Russell, who's a really good fighter.
who was
And also, Jen
135.
was
He went up
drained
to
at 140.
147 and knocked him out. What are we talking about? Jin Sasaki's nobody but the guy that gave the extra asked for extra
No,
teriyaki
no,
sauce.
I'm not gonna sit here and be
Oh,
like, oh, Jin Sasaki's this great fighter, but he's not this absolute bum that y'all make it out. He's in the same class as these other fighters who are
what has
on the
Jin
lower half of the
Sasaki
top 10.
done? What has Jin Sasaki done?
We can say that
What,
about a whole bunch
what
of
has,
fighters.
to be
Can we
honest,
say
what
that
has
about Devin
any of
Haney
these
though?
niggas done? It's really
Can we
just
say
the
that
eye
about?
test that we
I can tell
judging
you
all
what
this
Devin
shit
Haney
off
done.
of. Because we
I can
look
tell you
at
what Devin
everybody
Haney done.
resume,
I
everybody
can tell you what
resume
Devin
lacks
Haney
the
has
elite
done.
fighters that we want to have on there.
I can tell
Everybody
you what
resume
Devin Haney
lacks
has
that,
done.
except for like I guess Dev, if anybody.
I can tell you what Devin Haney has done.
If resumes was everything, that means every person that had a bigger resume would win every fight. It doesn't work that way. Resumes can help you, but it don't fight for you in the ring.
You got to fight, motherfucker. That's how you get a resume. What are we talking about? You have to fight. That's how you get a
Exactly.
resume.
So why y'all this shade y'all throwing on Norman? He ain't fought nobody. Y'all act like this man is 32 years old.
I'm
This
talking
man is
about
4 years younger than Boots and accomplished more than Boots had accomplished at the same age.
what do you, bro? My guy is only 2 or 3 years older than this dude and has accomplished way more than he has
He
accomplished.
definitely has, and that's why Devin has a chance to win this fight.
So he's fighting world class fighters. What's your fighter's excuse?
You mean excuse? What are you talking about? He had to come
What
up
is
from the
the excuse
mud.
not?
This man was an underdog fighting on the road. He was fighting on the road in somebody else's hometown as the underdog. What are you talking about? Y'all act like it was just handed to
So
him on a
fighting in
platter.
Mexico, so fighting in a whole nother country like Devin was, he was fighting in a whole nother country. What are we talking about?
Well, I mean, that's the sacrifice he had to make to go get that undisputed. That's why he's respected by
No,
me.
before he got undisputed, when he was fighting in Mexico, brother, he was fighting in a whole nother country. So what are we
Norman
talking
was doing the same
about?
thing, dog. They have a similar background. They did the same things, bro. Are you
Brother,
understanding that? They did the
I don't,
same things.
brother, I don't remember Norman ever fighting and doing what
Well,
Devin did.
at the end of the day, Norman and them wasn't Devin
For
was
what?
known before he was a professional because of who some of the tutelage and some of the people he was up under. But Brian Norman Jr. and Brian Norman Sr.,
Brian
they did the
Norman's
same thing.
father
They
is
were
a
fighting in
fighter.
Mexico just like Devin did.
Yeah,
Brian Norman
they came
Sr.
up in
is a
Mexico.
fighter, bro. He's a fighter. What are we talking about? Bill Haney ain't no fighter.
You ain't listening too well right
I
now.
feel like
I
we're
heard
kind of moving
exactly
the
what you
goalpost a
said.
little bit.
You tried to come with an excuse, and I stopped you. You tried to move that
What are you
goalpost.
talking about? There's not an excuse. You're talking about what Devin Haney did, and I'm telling you that Brian Norman Jr. has done some of the same things. That's all I'm telling you. Nobody's moving anything.
All he's saying is that Norman started off in Mexico too. That's all he's saying right now.
And that's 100% fine. So if they both started off at the same time, doing the same
No,
thing.
Devin was a little bit before him because
I'm not,
Devin's a
I'm
little bit older.
I changed it, and I did not mean to say the same time. I changed it, brother. What I'm saying is why he didn't accomplish the same thing that Devin accomplished at the same time. You want me to respect the man that hasn't accomplished anything. I respect him for being a young black brother, and if he wasn't fighting Haney or another black man, I'm going with him.
I will say this. Norman has fought a lot of cans.
Where is
A
B
lot of
at?
cans.
I mean, I'm in here with two. I'm in here, but I can handle y'all though. Y'all ain't nothing. Y'all easy work. He has
What do you
fought
mean,
nothing.
y'all, nigga? Ain't no sides here. We just talking boxing, bro.
Brother, why do I
Everybody
gotta
Man,
be
neutral
in
here,
tomatoes,
it,
bro.
man.
brother? That sounded so aggressive,
Tomatoes.
brother. We good, brother.
Look, man,
How you
look,
doing today,
look,
brother?
man.
All right.
Hey, look, bro. The dude argument was Devin Haney. He's fought all of these old guys. I don't even like to feed into that shit because it's stupid. He's a young
That
guy
brand,
coming. He's still in the
that's
middle of
big.
his fucking career. He's still. We have to take into account this dude is still in the middle of his fucking career, and he's fought. Yes, he's fought older guys, but he's fought younger guys. Jojo Diaz was a young, up and coming
Yeah, Jojo Diaz was
southpaw.
young.
Everybody was riding his dick.
They thought Jojo Diaz was
Right.
gonna win. They thought Jojo was gonna win.
Who was they, man? Because I'm sorry, until this fight, I've not picked against Devin Haney in any fight until
I
this
didn't know
fight.
you then, Brim. Brim, I didn't even know you then, brother. We wasn't even talking then. I'm
No, but you
talking about
said they. I just want to know who they is, though, because the masses did not pick against Devin
okay.
Haney in that fight.
In the JoJo Diaz fight, all the Hispanics and things like that was picking against Devin
That's
Haney.
tribalism. I mean, that ain't no big deal. That just come with the territory.
And some
Yo,
Because
brothers,
even if they
a lot
don't
of
believe
brothers,
it, they're gonna go with they got. We do
a
the
lot of
same sometimes.
yeah, a lot of brothers was going against Devin too, but I didn't know you then, brother. So I'm not putting
yo,
that on you. I'm not putting that on you, but I'm saying what I remember was they were all going for JoJo Diaz, and then Devin beat the shit out of JoJo Diaz, and then we moved on. I mean, I hear y'all. I hear y'all trying to cap for this dude, Brian Norman. And like I said, I like
What do you
Norman.
mean
Don't get
cat
me
for
wrong.
this
I like
dude?
Norman.
Where am I capping at, though? I just really need to know where I'm
It's,
capping at.
Brim,
like,
when
Help me understand how I'm capping.
you just hopping in
Brim,
the
when you
chat and
told
just
me,
labeling everybody as a
God.
Norman fan,
brother,
bro.
I
Like,
wasn't even speaking to you. I'm speaking to Brim, brother. So I apologize if you thought I was talking to you, brother. I
No, but
wasn't
I
you
speaking.
like his
saying
feedback. He
y'all, bro,
deserves to
and
come in
you
because he's
getting
giving context. It's
antagonistic
not.
towards everybody, bro.
Okay,
Just relax a little bit.
Yo, y'all can hear me.
This
Yeah,
is
I
what
can hear
your
you fine.
we hear you, B. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm
Okay.
gonna say Brim from here on out. So Brim, this is what
Ain't
what you asked
shit.
me to do against Brim. My bad, my fault. You told me to ask you how you was capping for Norman because you act like this dude is actually something like he's really fought somebody
No,
or
no.
some
So
type.
you should act like you have not heard me say anything. You got to give me something that I've said that's concrete that you know that I'm capping for Brian Norman. Give me
Yeah,
something that I actually said was fully
told me
capped.
Right.
when
And
you
this whole
told
time
me
I've been
this
saying
the
I
other night.
think Devin's gonna win. I just got
Hold on,
questions. That's it.
hold on. When you just told me the other day, you told me the other night, bro. You was like Brian Norman is just a step under Devin Haney when it comes to boxing. You told me that. I promise you told me that.
What's your problem with saying he's a step
That's
below
super
Devin
cat.
Haney?
He's nowhere near Haney's level. You know
Bro,
this.
okay, this is where I think that
That's
you're
cat.
capping, and I'm gonna tell you why I think that you're capping because I know Devin Haney's a good fighter, but I know Devin Haney has some extreme flaws like the bow and arrow jab, the fact that he can't fight on the inside. I think you're
Yeah,
a
he
little
can't fight on the
disillusioned on how good Devin Haney is. You make it seem like Devin Haney's a Floyd Mayweather supreme defensive specialist. He's good defensively, but he has flaws defensively that can be exploited.
Okay, let's talk about the boring arrow defense. The same the boring arrow jab, the same one that he got from Floyd Mayweather, that got Floyd Mayweather 50-0, that got him undisputed, that made him a 2-division world champion.
Yeah,
About
but
to make
Floyd Mayweather used other tools as well. That some of those
and
tools that
Devin Haney
Devin
does too.
don't have. Devin don't have
And
every
when you
Mayweather tool.
and when you say he can't fight on the inside, he fought on the inside with Regis. He fought on the inside with Loma. He fought on the inside with Linares. He fought on the inside with everybody he's been in the ring with. He's fought on the inside with. So saying he doesn't have an inside game is insanity. You said he just have a jab, bro. You're lying. You are completely lying. Brim, you still there? Can you hear me? Damn, I think the homie fell off 3. Like I was saying, Devin Haney, bro, is the best thing going right now. Ain't nobody better than Haney that I can actually see. I can't drop the link because my boy Art doing something right now, and I don't got the link. If you go up, you can probably find it. But what I'm saying is this: we got guys like Brim. He's a Norman fan. I can understand he rocks with the family, and that's cool. But now we talking about real logic here, bro. What is logic here? There's no logic to tell you that Brian Norman can actually last in the ring with Devin Haney. I believe Devin Haney is going to carry Norman for at least 6 rounds before Devin get him up out of here. I really honestly believe, and there's nothing stopping me from believing that Devin Haney can't knock Brian Norman out. Devin Haney is going to sleep Brian Norman in 6 or 7 rounds because Brian Norman is going to get frustrated. He's a young man. He doesn't have the patience. He never been in those type of wars before. Mental pressure. All he knows is physical. Be physical. Brian Norman never been in the ring to where he had to be a chess master, where he had to actually think. You feel what I'm saying? He's never had to think in a ring with somebody. If y'all can still hear me, could y'all press 3 for me, please? The number 3, just to let me know. Y'all can still hear me. But my thing is this, though. Yeah, they talking about the jab. That jabs. You subscribe to the hook. Haney got a step. I don't know. Give him them. The thing is, Devin can fight. Appreciate you. Devin can fight inside, outside, in any type of different way with Brian Norman, because Brian Norman is not. Thank y'all for pressing the 3. Brian Norman is not the type of boxer or fighter that you have to worry about. He does leaping Joe Frazier hooks. He can only knock you out if you stand in front of him. Devin Haney's a mover, bro. Devin Haney is. Thank you, RJ and everybody else. Dub City and B Move. Appreciate y'all. What I'm saying is Brian Norman needs you to stand in front of Brian Norman for Brian Norman to knock you out. Brian Norman's not just catching you. He ain't just catching you with a combination setting you up. That's Norman's not doing that because Norman's not that good. And now the problem said Devin's giving B. Yeah, Devin is gonna be definitely dangerous. Devin is a dangerous fighter. He can UDUR knock you out. The Normans are underestimating his Devin power at 147. Definitely he's underestimating his power because the thing is Devin Haney was drained in those fights. Now Devin don't have to be in here drained. He can be at his full potential. Okay, I said that one already. If you stand in front of him, yeah, Brian Norman can only knock out dudes that stand in front of him. Go back and look at his fights. And they act like Brian Norman never went 12 with nobody. There's over 8 people that went 12 with Brian Norman. So he don't got thud and power like that. It says facts. Norman can't move and punch. He has to, yes, that's 100% right. He has no upper head body movement. He keeps his head on the line, and he's a sucker for a right or a left hand down the pipe because he don't know how to keep his chin out of the way. Ain't no setting shit. You're right, because Brian Norman don't know how to set you up because Brian Norman don't have the IQ. Now we're just speaking on IQ now, right? Brian Norman is what 20 years behind Devin Haney when it comes to IQ in the ring. Brim always goes silent when he's getting cooked. This is like my 3rd time cooking Brim, but he all right, dude, because I guess they paying you or whatever. Nobody went 12 with Brian Norman. At least tell the truth. Brian Norman definitely went 12. He went 12 with Quentin Randall. That's one guy that he went 12 with. Nigga, you can Google that. If you got a smartphone, just say, hey, who went all 12 rounds with Brian Norman? Why Brian Norman won 6 UDs, 6 unanimous decisions. So if that's a lie, nigga, you tell me. Nigga, how I'm lying and Google said it. Name the people that he went 12 with. Where the hell am my phone at? Because niggas don't know that nigga resume any motherfucking way. But I know one was Quentin Randall. It was 10. It was 10 people that went 12 with him. Well, I guess you answered it for me, brother. I appreciate you. I'm predicting Dev dropping Norman. I'm predicting Devin is stopping this dude. Hold on, give me a second. Hey, Siri. How many guys went 12 rounds with Brian Norman Jr. in a boxing match? Siri said, we don't even know that nigga. Oh, shit. They didn't even bring it up. Hey, Siri. How many opponents have went 12 rounds with Brian Norman Jr.? Yes, the boxer. Hey, bro, you gotta learn how to spell. I'm the motherfucker that know everything. Bro, you don't know how to spell, brother. It says particularly 30 professional fights, winning 28 advantage, 22 knockouts. So if he has 30 fights and he only got 22 knockouts, that means 8 people went 12 with him, right? Here we go. So they went 12 with him, right? So that means 8 people went 12 with him if he got 22 knockouts. I mean, that's just simple math. I don't have to name anything. The numbers are the numbers. Okay, well, my boy Brian Norman Sr. Okay, Brian was just fighting 10 rounders not too long ago. Correct. He was boxers. I'm saying who all I didn't have to go. I just went to Google and they told me who all went 12 with him or who all went the distance with him. He didn't knock everybody out, bro. And that's no disrespect. If that's the real Brian Norman to your son. I'm just keeping it gangster with you, bro, and telling you the numbers. Men lie, women lie, but numbers don't. How many times did Norman have a 12 round fight? You right. So let's just say 10. Let's just say 10. So when I say 12, that's what I mean. But he only knocked out 22 opponents and he had 30 fights. That means 8 of them went to decision. Can we say that? When everything else fails, you resort back to what you know as second nature. That's right. That's the same thing they said about Deontay Wilder, and I hated it. And that's 100% correct. You go back to what you know. Ron Norman just started fighting 12 rounders. Hey, brother, like I say, if it wasn't 12, then it was 10 or 8 or whatever. But dudes have got decisions with him. So how did I lie? And if going 12 is nigga, they went all the way with him. That's the same thing as saying going all the way. So how is that a lie? It's a lie saying that your son gonna beat Devin Haney if that's the real Brian Norman, which is no disrespect. But I'm gonna tell you like this, and I've been saying this shit for months, though, Mr. C. And this no disrespect to you, cuz on everything I love, homie. I got Devin Haney stopping your son in 6 or 7 rounds, bro. And that's real. And after the fight, I'm your son, a young black man, bro. Your son, a young black man, and I'm gonna go with him because I'm black too. 6 went the distance. Well, it says he got 22 knockouts in 30 fights. That means 8. So that means there's eight fights to be accountable for. I'm just telling you what the numbers say, brother. You can look it up. I understand 10, 8 rounds. I totally agree with you 100%, but it says he has 22 knockouts and it says he has 32 fights. The math is the math, and it says there's 8 fights there that went the distance. They have to be 8. 8 and 22 make 30, if I'm not mistaken. All the way around. Men lie, women lie, but numbers don't. I'm just saying this nigga ain't even fighting 12 rounders. No experience. We all know he don't got no experience. We all know he don't have no experience. Okay, so he got 2 no contests too? And you got to spell no with the K and the W on that to make it make sense, brother. I'm just keeping it real. You got too much money. Okay, Norman Sr., we fuck with you. We're gonna support your son after this. Oh, my mom, we gonna support that young black brother. I'm like, nigga, he black, nigga. I'm black, nigga. What you mean? I'm a brother just like he is. How you gonna celebrate Dev win, bro? How you gonna celebrate his win? Shit, I'm gonna drink that. I'm gonna smoke that Norman pack. Norman, you got it. Damn, that shit went up too fast, cuz. Shout out to my boy, Blue Blood Sports TV. That's my boy. I love when he say drop a dub on your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Brian Norman, okay, B5. I don't know what that means. Okay, he's 20. He's 28. Yeah,
It's not
okay.
that. It's not the Brian Norman pack. It's that ATL Shouty pack.
But the ATO showed you back. There go my boy. Man, I'm trying to read this shit as fast as possible. Don't support us. I'm gonna support y'all because y'all
Come on, I
black, bro.
got you. That ain't the real Brian Norman. Stop it.
Oh, that ain't. Well, I'm gonna support you because you black, brother. He said drop the link. He ain't beating no champions. You right. He ain't beating no champions. Got blue in the chat. Hey, all right, man. Blue blood in the chat. Blue Blood Sports TV.
Shout out to Blue Blood in the chat, man.
And don't forget the Art Man got the best apparel in the game.
Nah, real shit. ArtManApparel.com, best boxing merch in the motherfucking game. Shout
That's
out
a
to my
fact.
nigga B.
Man, my nigga, where that nigga Brim went, man? My fucking
Brim
phone.
got
I
up
got
out of
a
here. I was
phone call.
cooking.
I got a
I was
phone. I couldn't
cooking.
even. I couldn't even
Yeah,
talk
you
to the
talking
nigga.
all
They
that
talk
shit,
too
giving
much, man.
wrong info. Well, if this is the real Brian Norman, go ahead, click the link, nigga. That's not the definitely. This is definitely not the real
Hey,
Brian
shout it.
Norman.
What y'all talking about out here? Shout it. What y'all
Right.
talking about here?
He
Shout it
gonna
from
have, yeah,
Bankhead.
shout it. It's me, Brian Norman. Shout it.
Nah, I'm,
Bankhead.
I'm,
What
I'm
he
telling
say? He say what it is. Devin Haney. Once lame, always lame.
He got bread.
you,
He got
Southside
bread.
Says he got bread, nigga.
He
East
got
Side.
bread.
I'm from the West Coast, but I ain't got no
Nigga, you about to
beef
get bread,
South.
nigga, after this fight. What the fuck you talking about, bro?
He got some bread.
Talk about some bread.
He got some bread. Nigga, what?
Hey, I bet Brian Norman see and shit. I got 5,000 say Devin whoop your son. And
Hey,
I send
hey,
the
hey,
dog
hey, 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 Brian, because Brian's Norman Sr. in my group. And I be trying to tell, I try to tell the nigga today. I said, bro, I ain't gonna lie to my, I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna
Man,
cut it short, nigga. Brian Norman Jr. He getting cooked. He getting
cooked,
cooked.
cooked, man.
in. Yeah, I seen
Hey,
that.
bro, it's like what you, bro. Brian Norman. He don't got no craft to his technique, bruh. He ain't setting up no shots. He ain't fucking. He too slow. Come on, man. I get it. People is banking on. Oh, Brian is gonna. He got the power, bro. How can Devin Haney last against that? I hear y'all. But come on, man. That's what makes boxing. That's what boxing is, right
Oh
there.
shit! It's the real
That
Brian
is
It's
Norman
the
real.
real
Senior.
Brian Norman. It's the real
Oh
Brian
shit.
Norman. It's
Oh
And you see
shit.
how they
always the real. I
disrespect.
don't know how many times I gotta tell every
Your
person.
son, your
And
son
before,
finna lose, nigga.
hold on, before we get to talking, let's point this out.
You
I ain't even
talking,
hear
man?
you talking to Brown. Hold on. I ain't even hear you talking to Brown. I ain't even see Brown on the show. I just happened to be coming through here and I saw the name. I clicked it and then I heard you telling lies. Now watch this. You
What lie
said
did I tell, brother? I'm
I'm
telling you what
about to
Siri
tell
said.
you. I'm about to tell you. Wait. I know y'all hate lies. I know y'all
Tell
hate the
Siri
truth.
they lie. Siri, not
Thank
me.
you.
Dog.
Shout it. Let's go.
So wait a
You
minute.
heard me like Siri.
So wait a minute. So
Put
so
the
we
glasses
so
on. Put the
so when we
glasses on.
agree that you was wrong, we're gonna say you was wrong, right?
Can I ask you a question? Did you see me say, "Hey Siri"? Can we agree that?
I just asked you a question. When I prove you wrong, are we
I
gonna
will
agree you was
agree.
wrong?
I will agree that Siri was wrong because you heard me ask Siri. You heard me ask it twice,
I
and
don't
we
care
can
nothing
confirm it.
about Siri. You talking to the man. When I give you your
I'm
wrong
listening,
information that you just putting out, hey, you don't want to get the facts.
Yeah, go
brother.
ahead, man.
Are you serious, brother? You
Hey,
didn't
let
hear
him
I'm
me
talk,
dead
ask
long
serious.
Siri.
beats. Let him
I
talk,
come
long
on here.
beats.
Wait a minute.
You
Wait a minute. Did I
sure?
not come on here? Did I not just come on here?
Yeah, let him talk, long beats.
Yeah, let me talk. You're doing a lot of get. Let me talk.
Not
I
gonna be.
give facts. Y'all gotta know me. Y'all know how I do my interviews. I'm facts over opinion. I'm facts over emotions.
So
So
much,
what you
man. Go
say?
ahead.
8 people went 12 rounds with Brian Norman. Did Brian Norman Jr. Did you say that?
He corrected it, man.
No, he did not correct it. He kept
I read
arguing
it
it.
off the Siri. No, I
Brother,
read it off
listen
the
to
Siri, and
me.
I
Listen to me.
correct.
You can play the show back. Play the show back. I kept saying in the
No
chat.
problem.
You said 8 people went 12 rounds with Brian Norman Jr.
That pretty much going all the way. That's what Siri said, brother. Not
No,
me.
you said did you or did you not? Y'all can't. Y'all, but ain't no use to me being honest. You ain't gonna mean what you said,
Brother, you heard me ask Siri and you heard me read what
bro. Why
Siri
are you
said.
talking about Siri when I'm the one?
Man,
Look. I know more than Siri.
y'all finna go in
Brother,
circles, man. What? Hey,
brother,
No,
y'all
no.
finna go in
I
circles, bro.
read what Siri
Let's
said,
talk about
brother.
something else.
Yeah, let's talk
So we
about
So
not
beef.
gonna
Let's
talk
talk
about nothing.
about
We
beef.
gonna talk about the lies
See,
that I came on here for. I don't listen. Understand this. I don't care how y'all feel about how the fight gonna go. I don't care how y'all feel about a person's skills. I don't care how you feel about anything. I
great.
care about when you're telling lies. So if I'm scrolling through and I just because I would have never clicked it. If I'm scrolling through and I happen to hear you say
So is it a lie that your son got bad footwork?
no, absolutely not.
Okay.
Okay.
The fuck is
We
wrong with
don't
you?
we
No,
don't care what you don't care about, man. We don't care either.
no, you're not hearing me. I said I care about lies. I don't.
Okay.
Opinions don't
He
matter.
said
My
he
opinion.
made
Look,
he
my
made a
opinion.
small
Listen.
mistake.
Look,
Everybody
my
can go and
opinion
look
is
that
my
up for
opinion. My
themselves.
opinion is my opinion. Your opinion is your opinion. But you came over here telling lies. You said that 8 people went the distance. They did not.
Okay, and then
Siri said that,
we
brother.
have blue
What?
blood. We
Why
have blue
are you
blood.
keep calling Siri when Brian Norman Sr.
Hold,
is
hold,
telling you,
hold on. We gonna let
I'll be
Brian Norman
anything
Senior
else,
cook
bro. Go
because
ahead.
please,
he want to get something off his chest. So let the man get
please,
something off his chest. Go ahead.
please. And anything I
Hallelujah.
say, you can always fact check. I've literally never been called a lie. Nowhere.
That free
Now,
green, nigga.
check this out right here. You came on here and said, don't even interrupt me because everybody in the chat heard what you said. You came on here, you argued with me when I popped in the chat, and you kept arguing me up and down. How you gonna tell me it says right here 30, 22 fights? That's 8 fights. 8 people went to this. I said, no, they didn't. I kept trying to tell you. Your big bonehead ass kept fucking ramming on, did not know what you're talking about. I said, bro,
I got all my hair. What are you talking about? You're
I see your
lying.
big bonehead ass, your big bonehead ass. You
Okay,
understand
Come
what
on,
I'm
okay,
man.
saying?
okay. I
Come
got
on.
you.
Come
I
on.
got
Come
you.
on. Come on.
Listen, hold
No,
on.
let Coach cook.
Let me say my piece. Let me say my piece, and I'm gonna be out. Because again, you over here, y'all over here dripping and washing over. Hey, y'all can have that. It's about facts. Don't be over here lying.
Man, don't say no weird shit like
Okay,
that,
Six
nigga.
we okay.
people.
My
So
thing,
wait,
my
wait,
thing
wait.
is
Let me
Brian.
finish. Let me finish. Let me
Go ahead.
finish.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
6 people did not. I mean, I'm sorry. Only 6 people went the distance. Let me tell you what the distance.
We don't care. It don't
He
matter.
left.
Oh damn, where
The
Coach
nigga
go?
left.
It don't even matter who at the distance,
Hey,
bro.
hey, hey, Art Man, can you
He's
please
going
play
to
it back to
lose.
where I asked Siri to where he even said that this is what I'm reading right now? Because he acting like he don't know. I don't know if it's the educational system
Man,
in,
you
in,
you
in
you you
Georgia or
said
what.
you said 8, but nigga, it was you was talking fast. You was nigga, man, come on, man. That shit ain't nothing to even argue about. Like, nigga, okay,
Right. That's
6 and
that's what
8.
I'm saying. Like
That,
that, he came here talking about some lies. I'm trying to talk about the fight. What's up with your mans? I want to see what's up. Niggas is talking about the footwork. I want to know if he a real switch hitter or what. When niggas start becoming switch hitters?
That nigga did just say his son got trash footwork too. We heard that, but I guess he didn't
I
say
nah, he
know.
said
I know.
nah,
I
he said
know.
no. I think he said nah. That's a lie.
Hold on. My bad.
he
I'm
said
fat finger the
Okay.
phone.
Okay.
Let me have the floor. Just let me have the floor for 30 for 1 minute.
Nah,
And
go
I'll
ahead,
be out.
cook.
And I'm gonna
Cook.
be
Cook a
out.
nigga.
Okay. I
Nah,
came on here.
we got some questions for you though,
Oh no,
Brian Norman
and
Sr.
I'm here for all the questions. So let me explain the facts. This is why
Okay.
I came on
Explain
here
the
because
facts and we got some questions for you.
because that's fine. Because what I hate is when misinformation is spread. Only 6 people went to this with Brian Norman Jr. Let me give you the six. It was a 4 rounder against a bingo. It was a 6 rounder against a journeyman. It was a 10 rounder against Quentin Rounder because he smothered himself.
He
That's
were
three.
10 rounds.
10 rounder against him because he smothered himself. But guess what though? Quentin Roundle, if y'all go look at that fight, he go look at Quentin Roundle other fights. He started fighting different too, and he gonna give y'all the you'll know all the reasons where you'll see the blood in his nose and everything else. I noticed in round one, all he wanted to do was survive. All right, so anyway, that's three. It was Amigo when B only had two good hands with 5 fights. With Quentin Roundle, that was the first one we had good hand. Before that, it was Perez. It was Perez because B had a broke right hand. You can go back and look how he jabbed his ass off, using a lot of footwork. Go watch Perez. Damian Correa with his first fight with Ty Rank. It's only 6 fights in this one mode. One more. Oh, Flavio Rodriguez was an eight round technical decision because of a cut. Those are the only 6 people that survived. Understand that he will not survive. He will not survive. You can. So my thing
How?
about the line.
I don't think
Hold
your
on,
son could
hold
cut
on,
off the
hold on, hold on.
distance. I don't think
Hold
your
on.
son could cut the
Wait, can I
distance. So
can I
I
wait,
don't
wait,
think he
wait.
Listen.
can.
Hold on.
Oh,
Listen. Listen.
you gon'
Listen. Listen.
damn.
All of that is opinion. I came on here to state the facts.
All
Nobody
right,
has
look,
been
look.
12 rounds with Brian Norman Jr. Brian
This is
Norman
What
see,
is
Jr.
what is Brian Norman gonna
bro.
do to cut
Bro,
off the
can
distance?
I
How,
finish?
what is
Can
he
I
gonna
finish?
do?
Can I finish
Mr.
cleaning up your
Senior.
lies first?
Okay, go ahead,
bro,
Let
cook.
me finish
Sue
cleaning up your
Google,
lies first so people can understand this. Brian
Sue
Norman
Google,
Jr. has never went 12 rounds. He's never had to go 12 rounds. Okay?
Sue
Because
Google.
because when he went in there, he took them out before 12 rounds. The people who went past whatever, he took them out before then. He never had to go 12 rounds. He only had one schedule. He had them scheduled what? He had 3 12 rounds of schedule, and all three he got knocked out. They all got
Brian
Sue,
knocked out.
Norman Sr.
Sue
In the
Google,
Boca
bro.
Chica fight, in
Sue
the
her.
Boca Chica fight, when Brian Norman got dropped and he went in that corner and you told him you got to figure it out.
Yeah, I
What
roasted
are you
that
going? I
shit.
don't know
Okay,
what
I
you
so
gonna do.
roasted that
so right here, so right here.
What was
You
that?
see
What
how
was that
wait,
about, brother?
wait. You
What
see
was
how
that
lie, you
about,
see how
bro?
lie, hey, y'all can't help but the lie.
shit. Bro,
That's
Okay,
not what I told
okay,
him. That's not what I told him in that corner.
What did you tell him?
what you tell
That's not what I told him in that corner. That was in a totally different fight. That was in Quentin round the fight where he was considered, he was comfortably ahead. I told him to get it out, get him out of there. He wasn't doing what I told him to do. He was smothering. I kept telling him to use a jab. He wasn't using it. I said, "You're gonna win anyway." Figured. I told him to get him out of there. He think I figured this shit out. That was a man, father, son. What you call it? With Boca Chica, I would never have him get dropped. Come
That
back
so
to
that
the
was
book.
in the
See, wait,
Randall
wait,
fight.
wait, 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 wait. See, y'all can't help but to lie to make it look good. You're lying. That's a lie.
No,
That's a wait. 8 people did wait. Here go the lie that's been put on here since I've been on here in 2 minutes, 5 minutes. So one is eight
just
people went
answer
to
me
eight people.
this.
Wait. 8 people
nigga,
went
Sue
12 rounds.
Google.
Okay,
That was
okay.
8 people went 12 rounds. That's a lie.
Sue Google. Sue Google. Sue him.
Why would I sue
Hey,
Google with? Wait,
No,
I
no,
got
no,
people on. I got
nigga,
no,
wait,
stop lying,
no,
nigga. It's
bro.
on Google.
Look, all right,
Sue
look,
Google,
all right,
nigga.
look, all right, okay. If
Sue
that
him.
was in the Quentin Randall fight on YouTube, they don't have the corner
so
minutes
guess
on the
what?
fight. But
So guess who?
wait. If that was the Quentin Randall fight, what like I don't know what to tell you. You figure it out. Like, what did
Nigga did
you,
say that.
Do,
what kind of advice is that to give
do,
a
you, do you
fighter?
do you want do you understand what I have you raised a world champion?
No, no,
Yes.
How old
no.
are you?
Wait,
I'm
have you
29.
taught, have you, bro? So hold on. I just
Wait,
want to
how
know
old, no,
how
how old
can
is the
you,
person that
how
asked me
can
that
you
question?
teach your son
I'm
how to beat the
29.
undisputed
Wait a
champion,
minute.
bro,
How
at
old is the
135?
person that
I
asked me
just
that
want to
question?
know it.
That's what I wanted to get to. But go ahead,
How
though.
old is the
Yeah,
person that asked me that question?
how do we get there? How do we get from Jinkasaki to the undisputed champion? Like, I don't
I'm
understand.
29,
Like,
brother.
explain it to the people.
What do you mean? How do we get there?
Basically, do you feel like this is a big step up in competition for your son from
Competition, no.
Jinkasaki to Devin Haney?
Competition, no.
This nigga's lying.
This nigga,
This nigga
hey, I
lying like
care
a
for my son
motherfucker,
too.
bro.
Well,
I
I
This
definitely
nigga
would.
is lying.
I would
said,
too.
listen, let me explain something to y'all. I've done this so many times. You say you cook brim, but you just meant when you not finna cook, and I'm finna get all y'all right here.
I cook you my
Nobody
way
on this
down.
panel. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The only way I'm not is y'all gonna keep yelling and trying to cut me off.
I'm gonna say nothing
Nobody
else.
on wait.
Your ass right
Listen,
there.
nobody on this panel has ever raised a world champion, trained a world champion, had anything to do with a world champion. Has anybody on this panel ever done that?
But you not fighting us on the panel.
I'm
You
asking
fighting
the question.
Devin
I'm asking
Haney
You
you a
and
fighting a
question.
Bill
world
Haney. They
champion,
coming in
nigga.
with a game plan to beat
Wait,
your son, bro.
wait. Guess what?
That's
Guess
what
what?
you
Guess
should be
what?
worrying about, not us.
Understand this. Understand this. I have more experience than Bill Haney.
Oh my.
How, nigga? How he got an undisputed world? Let me be quiet, but I'm gonna
You
cook
ready?
this
I
nigga.
mean, yeah,
You
in
ready?
being a
Are
boxer, a
you ready?
professional boxer,
Are
yeah,
you ready?
okay.
Are you ready? Bill Haney hired other trainers. I didn't hire nobody. I fought 30 plus fights. Bill Haney
And
ain't
you
never
was
been in no ring.
trash, nigga. You was trash, gang.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Nigga,
Hey,
Nah,
you
get
was
a brother
trash,
respect. Get a
gang.
brother
Wait a
give him
minute.
respect.
some
Wait a minute.
Give
respect,
him some
Wait,
man.
wait, wait,
respect.
wait.
It's the
Get a
truth.
brother
Give him
some
Just
some
like
respect.
Bill
respect.
Haney, who say it's always
Trash,
crazy.
gang.
How many times have you heard when a fighter call another, I'm sorry, a civilian call another fighter trash? Would you get in the ring with me?
On my mama, I get in the ring with you when I ain't no motherfucking civilian, nigga.
Nah,
Two
I
42
ainnd saying
saying this
all that
out
on
loud.
this channel.
No, no,
All
no,
I'm
no,
saying,
no, no,
we try
no.
to get to you and your
No.
son game plan on how to
242.
beat
Where
Devin
Junior?
Haney.
Let me drop,
Man,
let me give him his address. Let me give
where
him his
Junior
address.
at, man? Where Junior at, man?
No,
Coach, we
we
don't got to
gonna
get
do
into
that.
that. We
We
don't
On
got
gonna,
to
my
get
mama,
into
I'm
that's
that.
how I
embarrassed
get in
this
the ring.
nigga.
He
I'm
Where
got
Junior
embarrassed
beat
at,
this
man?
nigga.
outside the ring.
Where
Nah,
Junior at,
He
we'll
got
man?
got to
beat
get
outside
No,
the
we
into
ring,
gonna
that.
gang.
get
We
there.
talk
We
about
gonna
your
get there.
son.
I like that kind of shit. I
Nah, man.
love that.
See,
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 Nah.
all
We
day,
not get
no,
into
man.
that.
no,
Montgomery,
no.
Alabama.
We talk
Understand what
about
this is. Listen, y'all got to hear me out.
I'm in
This is
Montgomery,
boxing.
Alabama, gang.
This is
I get
boxing.
to you.
The beauty of boxing is we can get in the ring and settle like men. That's the beauty of boxing. We ain't got to go no street shit. We ain't got to do nothing else. We can get in the
I
ring.
told you, bro, I'm a crip, bro. We
242.
gonna do it your way and my way, nigga. I'm
nah,
a crip,
OG,
bro.
nah, you
Don't
good,
say
you
no
Nigga,
good,
don't
you
put
Change
no
the
motherfucking
good, you
address,
address,
good.
man.
little
Don't
nigga.
say no motherfucking address,
242.
man.
It's the same Crips in Atlanta, my nigga. Don't get it fucked up, homie.
Nah,
Change
OG,
the
you good.
address. Change the address.
We,
Change the address.
but you see, I feel like you more
Where,
focused on some
where
online
Junior
Go
at?
ahead,
shit
bro.
than
Go
in
ahead.
your son.
No, I'm not focused on anything. What are you talking about? I just came on here to correct some lies. So what am
So
I focused on? How you gonna tell me what I'm
what
focused on?
Junior doing right now? He taking a nap.
Where Junior at,
No,
brother?
no, no.
Where
Joey
Junior
is
at?
at home. You think he live with me? He don't live with me. So wait. I came on here to
Yeah.
listen. Y'all sit on here all day, give your feelings, your emotions, have your echo chamber, give each other thumbs up. Yeah, man, you seen that shit? Y'all can do
Nah,
that all
we
day
letting you
long.
cook. We letting
But,
you
Ain't none
cook.
of
but
Go
that
ahead,
wait,
do
shit,
your
but
man.
thing,
what you not
coach.
gonna do, but what you're not gonna do is lie. I ain't gonna let you
Okay.
do that.
Well, we ain't lying when we say your
Oh,
son don't got no good footwork. We ain't
That,
lying when we say
that
that to
We
your
that's
ain't
what
son.
that
lying,
is.
man.
That's what that is. That's what that is. That's an opinion. Because guess what? Some people say that he does. If you don't believe me, go read the comments.
Some people.
Go read the comments. Right. So some people. But guess what? Hey, but listen. For some reason, the people on this channel, on the Devin Haney people, y'all are the specialists for whatever reason. The other people are not. Listen, other
Who are the
boxers.
other people?
Wait a minute. Go read the comments, nigga. Listen,
Who?
boxers.
I heard a lot of other boxers give it to
Brian,
Devin. They said
hey,
Devin gonna win.
hey, brother Norman, I gotta tell you right now, because nobody gonna tell you. Them people who rooting for your son, they are fake fans. Fake
Fake
You know
fans,
fans.
what?
They
bro.
don't fuck with y'all
You
for
know
real,
what?
for real.
Now I
Bro,
got
when
you right
They
here.
just
I got
hate
you right here.
Haney.
look,
They just
Brian, when
hate.
Again,
That's
after
it.
again.
that, after
This is
that
where
That's
this is
it.
where I leave. This is where I leave because there's no more facts to talk about. Now it's gonna be
All
nothing
right,
but
man.
opinion. So wait a minute.
We
No,
Go
facts. We
ahead,
giving
go
I'll
ahead.
answer
facts.
any legit question y'all got for me. I don't mind answering. I'm right here. I don't duck no smoke. But now
Okay,
it's gonna be nothing.
what's
Wait,
the
it's gonna be,
game
wait,
plan?
let me finish. Let me finish. It's not gonna be nothing but opinions at this particular
Yeah.
stage in the game
What's the
right now.
game plan, man?
Because listen, it's
What's
gonna
the
be
fight
opinions
plan?
because of what y'all want. Because if I give y'all a fact, can I let me ask you this question from a fact?
All right, Brian.
So
Come on,
wait a
man.
minute. How do you gain fans?
By
Whooping
promoting
ass.
By
by
whooping
promoting
ass, right?
and promoting
So
Whooping
yourself.
ass
so
and winning,
Brian
man.
has 2 knockouts of the year in 2 years in a row. Do y'all understand that?
I agree.
So wait, that's
That's why
how
it's
you
gonna be.
gain. Wait a minute. I can't make this up. Go back and look at all the top ranked posts. Go look at any post with Giovanni Santiago getting his ass whooped from last year. Look at all the people in the chat in the comments root for him. So this thing about all of our fans, the Devin Haney haters or whatever else, that's just something to keep y'all niggas comfortable at night. That's not
All
that's
right.
not the
All
truth.
right, man.
Can I
All
ask you a
right,
question now,
man.
brother? Since
That's
you said
something
you
for y'all
answered all
niggas.
questions,
All
can you answer
right.
this question?
Say
Will
what?
you sue? Will you sue Google after this? That's the question I have to ask you
Come
because
on.
Google.
Let that go,
I
man.
don't
Let
have to
that
sue
go.
Google because I know for a fact. Listen, it takes. I don't know how old y'all are, but
I'm
if
40.
y'all are foolish enough to believe everything Google says is true, then that's on y'all that y'all ain't learned it yet. I know. I've been knew that everything Google said ain't true. I can Google something about me right now, and I know it'll give you the wrong answer, and I can prove it's the wrong answer. I've done
What
it many
zone
Hey,
you
times.
from?
hey,
What zone you from in
hey,
Atlanta, man?
coach. Hey,
Where you
coach.
from?
Coach.
Zone
Can I
six. You
ask
from
maybe
zone
Hold on,
a
six,
question?
coach?
hold on. I got a question for coach. Hold on, my bad. I got a question for coach. So, bags don't punch back. So what are you gonna do if your son's getting hit with that jab? What are y'all gonna do? Because I see y'all
What's the
working on
fight
footwork.
plan?
Are y'all gonna implement like that new switch
So,
hitting y'all working on?
so let's see if we can get you to admit the truth. Who are the people that Devin Haney fought that had this same reach advantage? Who are they?
Can you say that one more time?
Who are the people that Devin Haney fought with the same size and reach advantage? Who are they?
Man, that shit
I
don't
think
matter.
Ryan.
We
I
Matter,
not
think
finna.
bro.
We
We
Ryan
not
talking
has the
going
about
through
your
edge.
this
son
shit. We
versus
not
Dev,
about to
bro.
go
So,
through that shit again,
so can I
man.
ask y'all this next question? Can I ask y'all this next question?
You
Go
niggas
ahead.
Go ahead.
weird.
The first jab that Devin threw on Ryan Garcia, he got countered with a left hook. Is that true?
Yeah, it's true. But well, let me
Yeah,
ask you this,
I think
Brian.
so.
Let me ask you this,
I
Brian. How do
see.
you feel? How do you
Is your
honestly
It's
son
feel?
all
Mexican?
Brian,
pandemonium from
Brian,
y'all. Y'all
Brian,
don't get
listen,
it.
listen, 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 Brian. How do you honestly feel if your son went in there and got cheated by a motherfucker cheating? How would
Oh
you
my
feel?
God.
He
Hey
wouldn't
man,
care.
How do you honestly feel about the
apparently,
cheating, man?
apparently you don't listen to my interviews. Apparently you don't listen to my interviews. I think that
No,
Jensen
no.
Saka, listen, I think Jensen Saka was on steroids. I thought Jensen
Show
Saka
us
was
the
on steroids.
paperwork, brother.
Oh,
Show
Wait
us
a
the
shit.
minute.
paperwork.
Wait a minute. I thought Jensen Saka was on steroids before I ever went down there. I thought they was going to try to let him get by when I go. But guess what I said in every single interview? It does not matter. I told everybody that.
That's not
We
that's
told you
that's
you might have
fucked
been
up,
on
bro.
TV.
Okay, Brian.
That's
Brian
not
Norman
good,
said your
brother.
No,
can I
no,
say
no.
this
It's not fucked up. You know what
Let
it
me
is?
say this
See,
real
that's
fast.
pussy. Wait, that's pussy mentality. It's not fucked up.
What?
Right.
So
Listen,
you let
Brian,
your
pussy,
let me
son
it's
no, you that's what
pussy
you saying to
mentality.
justify the shit. That's what you
Now we
justify
ain't
this
doing
shit
nothing but
with.
talking opinions again. That's pussy
hey
mentality.
Brian,
So in my
So
I got
let
opinion,
your
some
son
shit to
go in
say,
there and
Brian.
fight a nigga on so did you think he's fucking on
did you just
steroids?
see what he did to the nigga that
That's
y'all
a
think he on
that's
steroids?
a
Did you see what he
you
did to
didn't
the nigga?
Okay,
you saying
Brian,
he
can I
on
say this, brother?
steroids. I didn't
Did
say
you
he
Brian,
see
was
what
on
he did to
Hold
the
on,
nigga?
hold
steroids.
on, hold on, hold
can I
on,
say
y'all.
this, Brian,
Let me
real
cook. Let me
fast,
cook,
please?
y'all. Let me cook.
Now
Hold
you
on.
trying to put he was on steroids. Now you trying to
No,
add that
not at
to it.
all. Not at all. I never said he was on steroids. I said I think so.
Let me cook. Let me cook. So let's get back to the topic, man. You don't think that fighting Devin Haney is a big step up in competition, bro? I really feel like you're
No,
not honest with
I
me,
said
Brian
from the
Senior.
beginning. I said from the beginning. Competition, no. Status, absolutely. Competition, no. Status, ranks, popularity,
How
whatever you want to
so?
call it, no.
What fight prepared your son for Devin Haney?
The fight that prepared my son for Devin Haney is every fight prepared my son for Devin Haney.
I
What he needed to get
Can't say
prepared
that.
for. What he needed to get prepared for is the lights. He's been in there. He's been there. Pachanga Aringa. You got to think. When we go into Saudi Arabia, only holds 6,000 people. These are not 6,000 screaming Devin Haney fans. He went to Pachanga Aringa. Pachanga Aringa holds 16,000 people. It was 16,000 booing booing people against Brian Norman Jr. throwing cups, throwing bottles. They was throwing everything at us. I promise you. They was booing us, calling us niggas, all of that in San Diego.
That's not cool. Well, they go
Damn.
different. A lot.
No,
It's
no,
a
no,
different.
no. Understand it. No, you asked me.
That's
I
boxing.
was
That's
asked.
boxing, nigga.
Wait. I was asked. This is my look. None of y'all have done what we've done. None of y'all. Not nobody on here. So all of y'all are speaking on emotions. All of y'all speaking on what you think, what you want to happen, what you see. That's y'all. That's y'all talking.
Nigga, what you, that's what you
Well,
fucking talking on. What are you, bro?
Brian,
We
I got
not,
respect
that
for
don't
you
make
and what
us,
you do with your
cause
son, brother.
we ain't no fucking world champions. That don't make us no
You're not a
less
nothing
than,
though. So what are you then? Are you a trainer?
You ain't nothing.
Are you a
What?
trainer?
nigga, I'm a spectator, nigga.
Train my
You're a
kids. Nigga.
spectator, right? So you've never been in
If
the
it
ring in a
wasn't, if it,
professional fight
Right,
doing
right,
no
right,
punch
right. We
so
ain't no
what the
box.
fuck,
We ain't no
nigga,
boxing experts. I ain't
nigga,
claiming to
you
be
been
at
no
in the
all.
boxing
ring,
None,
nigga.
expert.
none
You
of
been in
y'all
the
are.
None of
ring,
None of
that.
y'all
Hey,
are.
Brian, I
That's why it
respect
gets
what
so
you
easy
do
to cook
with
niggas
your
like
son,
this.
brother. I
nigga. You
respect
ain't
what you
cooking
do with your
shit. You
son,
not
brother.
cooking
The
I
only
am
nothing.
very
person you
much
should be
cooking
trying to
shit.
worry about cooking out
You
is
can't even
Devin.
throw a punch. I'm trying to
You,
invite the nigga to come to the gym.
Hey,
Brian,
you,
big,
everything
hey,
I
hey,
know
you
hey,
is
an
coach.
ignorant,
But
game. You
you an ignorant
learn how to
motherfucker, boy.
why you ain't
You
cook Big
ignorant,
Tank
nigga.
though? Who yoked you and your son up though?
Are
You an
you talking
ignorant
about
nigga, man.
when I had the surgery? I'm gonna deal with that. But anyway, you talking about when I had the surgery?
Why you ain't yoke up Big Tank for
Okay,
yoking your son
so
up?
now y'all think y'all doing some Devin Haney work over here? Y'all not doing no Devin Haney work. I'm gonna deal with that situation.
Man,
I'm
cook
trying to tell you,
that, nigga.
So
Why you
Y'all
so
are
you
ain't
really
so
cooking?
y'all
basically
really
saying
just a
it's
bunch
on
of
site when
ignorant
you see
niggas
Big
trying to
Tank.
be moist over another nigga. You know what I don't do? You know what I don't do? What I
It's
don't do, what I don't do is cheerlead for Brian Norman Jr. I don't.
that's
I
your
don't
son.
cheerlead for
You
Brian
is.
Norman Jr. I don't cheerlead for my
That's
son.
your
Never.
son.
So
Y'all
wait,
are a
yeah,
bunch
son,
of
tell him to come
niggas.
join the
nigga,
panel.
you
Y'all are a
nigga.
bunch of niggas cheerleading. No, I don't. What I do is
We cheerleading. We
I speak
cheerleading
the
because
exact facts.
we're
All I
cheerleading
do
because
is
we
speak
say
the
your
exact.
son
Wait,
gonna
listen.
lose,
Hear me out.
nigga.
Listen what I'm
Nigga,
saying.
no.
I listen. Let me tell you
What
what
the fuck? What
cheerleading
you
is.
saying,
Let me tell you what cheerleading is. Let me tell you what cheerleading is since y'all don't understand.
man?
Cheerleading is me
Nigga, that
telling
shit is
you, wait.
bullshit.
Cheerleading is me telling you how amazing he is, how fast he is, how strong he is. That's what cheerleading is.
That's your
Facts.
son, nigga. You supposed to do that, nigga.
Will you listen to me?
Son.
That's not.
Nigga,
I've never said that.
we're
I've
comparing
never
the
said
two,
any of
nigga.
that. Y'all niggas won't let me talk because y'all
Nigga,
don't want to hear
listen,
it.
cause we
Y'all
can't
niggas don't
talk,
want to.
nigga.
Y'all
Listen,
niggas don't want to understand that what you're doing is pandemonium. It's fanboying.
cause we
Family.
comparing the two.
No man should goddamn suck up to another man this way. That's what I'm trying to get y'all niggas to understand.
Man,
Brother,
ain't
I
what
nobody
don't
is
hearing that
cheerlead for
shit.
my
brother,
son.
Ain't
you
nobody hearing that
agreeing.
dumbass shit
Brother,
you
Nigga,
you
I
talking,
should
man.
agreeing with
cheerlead
a
for
big
my son.
man.
I
That's
come
not
on
That
here,
shit.
I tell you,
That shit.
he knocked this nigga out with this. He can do this, he can do that. I speak on exactly what I seen, I speak on exactly what I know. That's
And
it.
that's what the fuck we saying, nigga. We
No,
saying
you not. You
we're
speaking on,
saying
man. You see that nigga jail,
comparing,
man. You
nigga,
see what he did here. You see what he did
comparing,
there. All that. That's
nigga,
what y'all speaking
nigga.
on.
Can you talk too much, nigga? Can you listen for a
Hold,
second?
hold
Fuck
on, hold
you,
on,
nigga.
hold on, hold on. Because
Fuck wrong with
y'all
you?
taking over the show. I'm trying to have a one-on-one with my guy Brian Norman Sr.
I told y'all you
So
invited to the gym. You are
so
very
so
much invited to the gym.
hold on, Brian Norman
Stop
Sr.
saying that, homie,
But
because we used to.
hold on.
You
Are you
to the
gonna
gym.
invite?
What's wrong with you? Ain't nobody
Oh,
scared of you. What the fuck?
What's the address, cuz? What's the
Internet
address,
tough,
bro?
internet ass nigga.
Who?
What's the address, cuz?
hold on. Before we get any further, I just want to know: are you gonna invite Big Tank over, the one who yoked you and your son up?
Absolutely. I've already
Shoot
done
that,
that
Absolute,
too.
shoot
I've
absolutely,
that
already done
address,
that too.
gang.
I've already
absolutely.
done that too.
Shoot that address, gang.
About
Absolutely.
242 Fairview Road, Ellenwood, Georgia, Granite City Boxing.
And that nigga,
242 Fairview Road, Granite City Boxing. Come on
cuz
over.
that nigga sent you to police station.
No, I didn't just Google it. Granite City Boxing. Google it. Google it. Granite City Boxing, Ellenwood, Georgia.
Hey,
Come on
Brian
through.
Norman Senior. Hey,
Hey, hey,
what
Come
part
coach,
of
on
real
through.
Atlanta
shit
y'all
though.
I
from,
just gave
bro?
you the address. Come on through.
What part of Atlanta
Real
y'all
shit,
from?
coach.
Zone 1, Zone 2.
Go live when you come through too. Go
Hold
live.
on, coach,
Go
real shit
live
though.
for your partners.
Nope, I would never
I
do
feel like
that.
you're gonna congratulate Devin Haney and Bill Haney after the fight, and you're gonna say shout out to them guys.
Now, what I'm gonna do is we gonna whoop his ass and I'm gonna tell him fuck him. That's what I'm gonna do.
So,
Damn.
hey, so I want to know what's up. Let's talk some real shit. So why'd y'all sign with Top Rank and Top Rank don't got no home, no ESPN, no nothing? Why y'all resign
Now
with them?
we didn't see that. See again. Apparently, y'all don't know what the fuck going on. When you become a
Yeah, we don't know.
champion,
Tell us.
what did you hear? Again, you see a bunch of fanboys. When you hear something, when you hear from
Oh my
Teofimo
God.
Lopez, when you hear
This
from
nigga.
Teofimo Lopez and he say stuff like, "If I win the title, what happens?" What happens when you win the title?
Oh, damn! They got you on the type of deal like that, man. I feel
It ain't
bad
no
for you.
type
That's
of deal.
fucked up.
Everybody got you on the type of deal. Ain't no they got you on the type of. That's how it works. If they
I
put
mean,
you in
it ain't
position,
working like that for Devin Bill.
no, Negro.
Damn.
If they put you, if they put you in position to get that done, and that's what they do, then that's what they do.
Oh
What
yes,
Devin
it's
and
like
Bill,
yes,
what
you
Devin
get.
and Bill did, which I gave them credit for, was they maneuvered a completely different way, and they played the system on everybody. They did 2 fights, 3 fight deals and shit like that. You get what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah,
Everybody
well,
can't do
maybe
that.
after this
Everybody didn't do
fight,
that.
you can get some game from Bill. He could put y'all on.
It's not about getting no game from Bill. See, that's what I'm saying. So you really just a slab rider. You ain't hearing me. Not real
He
shit.
mad to the bill.
You
That nigga
really,
mad to the
a
bill.
real man. You really a real man fan. Straight up, bro. You a man
No,
fan. Like
hey,
I don't
Man,
even.
I'm just chopping it up with you.
bro,
I'm
To
just
be
look,
being
honest with you,
respectful.
dog. To be honest with you, dog.
Brian.
I don't understand how y'all niggas can look yourself in the mirror and cheerlead for a man like that. I'm so serious, bro.
Nobody
Bro,
cheerleader.
bro,
We're
nobody's
just
Y'all
talking
niggas really
boxing,
cheerleading,
my
cheerleading
man.
for
brother.
niggas, man. Y'all cheerleading for niggas. Straight
Brian,
up.
look, Brian,
Bro, we
look,
don't. We
Brian, look,
not doing that,
Brian,
man. You
Brian Norman
tripping?
Senior. Look, man. All we doing is comparing the two, and we're saying, look, Devin is
No,
too
no, no.
skilled, too
Okay.
quick, too much
That
fucking better than your son, bro. That's
and that
all
and
we're
look.
fucking
And
saying.
understand what I'm telling you. I'm not gonna combat that. You ain't heard me make one
Okay, well,
argument. You
how is
ain't
that
heard me
being a
make.
cheerleader?
Are you listening to what I'm saying to you? Listen, hit me out. You stop talking for a minute. I ain't made one argument of why Brian Norman Jr. feet better than Devin, why Brian Norman Jr. jab better. You ain't heard me make one argument on here about none of that. Because none of that, all of that is just opinions. I've not made one argument since I've been on here about none of that. Y'all keep saying, Bill, go get some game. He did this, he did it. Y'all, that's man standard. I'm not talking
We
about
just,
none of that. That's why I
we
said
just
when I came on here and stated the facts about what he lied about, I was ready to go in because it wasn't nothing else for me to
Nigga,
talk about.
Google lied. Nigga, stop saying I lied. Nigga,
Listen,
Google
listen,
lied, bro.
listen.
Stop
Google,
that shit.
hey, let me ask you a question. Have you ever heard of box rec?
Yeah.
he too
So
concentrated on the wrong shit,
the main
man.
thing that people do, boxing fans do, is they go to box rec and they get their facts. Where do you think all
You
my
ain't
facts come from?
you
Brian,
concentrating on the
Mr.
wrong
Norman,
shit,
brother,
man.
I'm
Y'all in
trying
a
to read
fight for
the
See,
y'all
chat, talk
life.
to the fans, and try to
you're
tell me
telling
at
me
one
what
time.
I'm
How it
concentrating
works.
on, but guess what you're doing? You on here
Y'all
cheering for
fight for
another
life.
nigga when I'm in the game.
So we just established how the fuck is me cheering saying that nigga better than your son?
No, no, no,
That's
no.
we
What I'm
just
saying
you
in
just
general is you on here spending your time cheering for another nigga, talking about what he
you
gonna
on
do
here
and what
with
he
us,
is and what
nigga.
he did and what he did. And I'm just on here telling you the
Instead of
facts.
the fight, you own this motherfucker with us.
No, no,
Spending
no, no,
your
no, no.
time, nigga.
You ain't hear me. I came on here to give you the facts and get the fuck
Well,
off
look,
here.
man. All right. Well, you ain't. Why? All right, man. All right.
I
Look.
did give
Well,
you the facts.
you gonna
I don't
call it
know how the homies
cheerleading.
feel about you, bro, but I respect everything that you're
I
doing with
did
your
give you the
son, homie.
facts.
Homie, I
Wait,
respect
wait,
everything
no, no,
you're
no.
doing with
Let me
your
see
son,
if I
man.
let me see if I can get this out the nigga. Did I tell you some facts?
What facts did you tell me,
I
nigga?
didn't
I'm sitting
ask
here.
I
you for
told
shit.
you that nobody went 12 rounds. Was that a fact?
Okay, go sue
Dog,
Google, nigga.
we
No,
wasn't
no, no,
even
no, no, no,
talking
no.
about
I
that
know.
shit.
We're not talking about where we got the information from. Is it a fact that nobody went 12 rounds? Yes or no?
Is it a fact that you can sue Google for misinformation?
Is it a fact
Nobody
that nobody
even
went 12
talking
rounds?
about that.
Is it a
Nobody
fact
talking
that you can
about that.
sue Google for misinformation?
I didn't
Oh
come
my.
on here about Google. I came on here about you. That's why I don't
Nigga,
deal
go
with niggas like
Google.
y'all because y'all gonna keep flipping it. You feel what I'm saying? You thinking
Nigga,
you
go
cooking
sue
Brim. Wait,
Google.
y'all, I didn't hear you talking to
Yeah,
Brim.
stop feeding
Listen,
into that, bro.
you
Stop
niggas
feeding that.
thought you cooked Brim because you niggas live in a piss pot together. All y'all niggas matched up like some hoes, dancing.
Right.
Niggas shaking, twerking, nigga. That's what y'all doing. Y'all some bitches. Real
Oh,
shit.
Brian,
Man,
stop,
Now,
bro.
hey,
Stop,
hey,
stop,
hey,
bro.
hey.
I'm gonna take my
Stop,
fact
brother.
having ass. I'm gonna take my fact having ass on back to doing what I was doing to keep
Nigga
Do
scrolling.
your
ain't,
thing, bro.
nigga
Run
ain't. We
your
didn't
Hey,
boxing
let
ask
me,
you for
career,
no
though,
hey,
nigga.
facts,
You was
nigga.
fuck
trash,
this
bro.
side shit. Let
Because
me
I
ask
was talking, I
somebody
can't
real
hear
quick,
shit. I done
man.
dropped the address. I dropped the address for this bum ass nigga up top. I'm
Cool.
waiting for
On
y'all
this
niggas
same
to say
paper I
something
sent you,
simple.
sir. It might be 2 years from now, nigga. It won't be when you ready for it.
Nah,
Nigga, you the police, nigga. We online,
Then
nigga. You
nigga
fucking
told me to drop the address and told me it might be 2 years. Man, shut your whole ass
yeah.
up, nigga.
That's
I'm gonna
cool.
holler at y'all girls, man. Keep,
Hey,
hey,
thank
keep,
you for
keep,
coming
go,
out
keep
here, bro.
fighting the good fight.
hey, good luck. Hey,
Keep
good
cheering
luck
for
with your
your
son,
boy.
Thank you
though.
for coming out here,
Good
Good
bro.
luck
luck,
with your
brother.
son,
Stay
though. We'll
straight.
still respect him after he lose, though.
Nah,
Good
y'all
Thank
luck,
gonna
you,
see.
Look
bitch
at
nigga.
that
ass
Y'all
Out
gonna
belt.
nigga.
see.
here,
Yeah, y'all gonna
thank you
see.
for coming,
All
bro.
right, homeboy.
Cool. Your
You
boxing
little
career was
bitch.
trash, nigga. Cuz was trash, bro.
All right, brother, be
Nigga,
smooth.
That nigga ignorant,
Darren.
bro. It's like, god
I
damn,
like
I
it.
wasn't even
Hey, that
trying to
nigga
get
kept
into
on.
it
Hey,
with
that
him.
nigga kept on switching the topic. He funny as shit.
Dog,
Hey,
I
niggas
like
be
that
dog.
arguing
nigga
so
though,
much.
This
I
bro.
ain't
nigga,
gonna say
this
shit
nigga,
too.
this nigga thought he was spitting like what I told y'all, bro. We wasn't even talking about that shit. That shit was some. Come on, my nigga,
Man,
shut the
we should have
fuck
asked him
up.
some real questions though, because it's just
No,
like, yeah,
I try to ask him some questions. He
He
kept
yeah,
on
wasn't finna.
spinning off.
yeah,
It's,
yeah, like,
yeah,
He wasn't finna
you know,
ask some
it is
shit.
what it is. He agreed that his son footwork trash though, but it is what it
yeah,
is.
yeah,
Hey,
because
hey,
outside
Art.
of like
Hey,
the whole
you see
fan
the hey,
shit, bro, I
hey, Art,
wanted
you
to
see the
ask him like,
homosexual dude in the chat
He
hating on
fuck
you, my
around, and
nigga?
come back. Hey, drop the
I
link
was
again. He
gonna
gonna
say
come
do the
back, bro.
game.
He
You
gonna
hey,
see
come
because I
dude
back
wanted
like
hating
he
on
did
you though,
on
Art?
Boxing Voice.
outside of the side shit, I wanted to know like who he just brought in for sparring, just out of like curiosity,
He
because
wasn't
we've
gonna.
seen a
He not
lot of
gonna
like,
tell us that. He wasn't
yeah,
gonna
we've
tell us
seen a
that.
lot of one player like footage and shit like that. Like outside of just like judge, I'm just interested to know like who
He
he
That
not
nigga
gonna
brought
brought
tell
in.
in
us that
that
shit.
boxing. That nigga brought in that heavy bag to spar
Just
with
like
him. That
people think Troy Isley and fucking Kevin Newman are the only niggas Devin brought in. No, they're not gonna tell us that shit. Ness just asked him that shit on the Boxing Voice too.
Yeah, because it's just like, bro, I don't know how much money they got, but if they can like put a bag and like get Richardson Hitches in there, that'd be
Hell
perfect
no.
sparring for
They
this nigga,
they he
bro.
talking about fighting Richards and Agent. He finna spar that nigga.
At 140,
Nah, talking about if Richards Hitchens, if he come up, he'll beat the shit out of him.
that nigga
Brian Norman
not
Senior
coming
was
up
just
no
was
time soon, bro. He defending that belt. He holding
that
on to that shit.
scary ass nigga. That scary bitch ass nigga. That nigga just be thinking he cooking. I'm like, bro, we not
hey B,
talking
you
about
on?
that. It
Hey
just
B, you
12
was on that
round.
nigga neck, bro.
Like we not
21st,
talking
you was
about
on that
that.
nigga neck.
Couldn't even talk to the nigga. I'm like, bro, I just want to know a couple things, but couldn't he wasn't gonna answer none of that shit. No way.
Bro, senior is a funny nigga, bro. I
That
swear to
nigga
God,
ignorant,
bro.
bro. That nigga too old for that shit. I'm like,
Hey,
bro, you
it what
you ignorant, nigga.
That nigga said
what
y'all niggas dancing and shit. He started dancing. This nigga a
hey,
trip, bro.
the crazy part was I hope my nigga Art clipped it when that nigga said, yeah, my son footwork trash.
Nah, he ain't agree. He said that that's a lot. He
Yeah, he
said, "Do
said
you agree?"
He
Yeah,
said,
he
yeah,
yeah,
agreed
he
to
said
that
ain't
shit.
nowhere I say that my son footwork is like
Yeah,
elite.
yeah,
That's what he said.
he didn't see he. No, I think he said
Something
that
like
shit
that.
stupid. We even arguing
I
about
guess
that.
I heard
He
that
didn't say
wrong
that.
then.
He didn't say nothing like that. But my thing is, dog, you came in this motherfucker some shit that this nigga said in passing. Oh, he lost eight. He lost eight fucking fights, bro. He lost six. Okay, cool. Like nigga, nobody was debating none of that shit. Like you didn't answer nothing. Like, and then you talking about we cheerleaders. This is the thing that's kind of funny. You can't call a nigga a cheerleader if he just telling you that like this person's gonna win because of this. You just that mad about it. Like you're mad. You don't want nobody to go against your guy. I
Yeah, you
get it.
know, Norman be doing them social media rounds though. He gonna hop on everything. So
Right. Like you just don't want nobody to go against your guy. I get it, bro. But look, nigga, no, I don't. I honestly believe your son is gonna lose. And I honestly believe he feel that shit. But at the same time, hey, he think he gonna win. Hey, cool. If I'm a cheerleader because I'm saying that your son is not as skilled as Devin Haney is, I'm a cheerleader, nigga. Fuck it.
hey, no matter how this shit go, I'm still supporting both fighters.
Nah, I can't support Brian Norman after this
Nah,
fight
I'm
with his father.
supporting. I'm supporting it. It's funny. It's
I'm
all.
a,
Yeah,
I love it. It's
yeah,
yeah,
funny.
I can't
yeah.
support
This
Brian
is
Norman
good.
after all this shit.
Nah, I don't hold. I don't take that shit personally at all. It's funny.
I don't
He's
take
hey,
in
it
love with
personally.
his
It's
son.
just that nigga, he calling niggas bitches and hoes and like nigga, just because
He did do
we
a lot of
don't
that.
He
agree
said,
with
"Now,
we
senior
don't
already
fuck with
on
your
Greg
son, nigga.
channel."
We don't fuck
God
with your
damn.
son, nigga.
He said, "I don't live with my son. My son do it, nigga. Your
Old
son,
ass nigga.
this nigga,
We,
he
we
doing too much bullshit, nigga. Y'all niggas supposed to be up in the AM
y'all
training."
in a fight for your life. That's what I said, bro. Y'all in a fight of y'all life. And you on every fucking I just seen I was just watching your stupid ass earlier on another channel doing this
wait,
same
hey,
shit.
hold on, B,
Like,
B, B, A, A, Art. This nigga got 17 wins and 11 losses. Cuz you don't get your super loser ass up in here, nigga.
he just
Your
got
career was
I think
Art
trash,
man with
nigga.
the nasty work. Shout out to Art man with the nasty work. Had me in the background the whole time B Senior was on.
Nah, cause it's too many people talking all at once.
yeah,
Damn,
bro.
bro, do you brush your teeth?
He said, "Be a." He said, "I'm gonna be a B Norm senior fan."
Hey, is that the dude Brim right there?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's Brim right there.
The nigga
Man,
Norman
you must
said
know that
niggas.
nigga Norman or some shit.
Norman
Yeah,
said
you
niggas is
do.
man fans.
We
Yeah,
gonna right, like nigga.
I'm going by the gym, show some love and watch the young man work.
We need to
Yeah,
get that nigga
yeah, for
Brian,
real.
the
Like,
junior on this motherfucker. We
See, and
nigga.
that's what it
Hey,
really is.
hey, Junior know
Because
he
I've
good.
been
that's what it
fucking with
really
Brian
is.
Norman Jr. for
Brian is
almost
his
4 years,
boy. Brian
bro.
is his boy. That's what it is. Like on some real boxing tip, niggas can't really articulate how can this nigga beat Dev. It's really on some this my boy type shit. I'm swinging by the gym. That nigga signed my t-shirt
All
ass
right.
type
I think
shit.
I've
You know, I get
articulated.
it. I get
All right,
it.
all right. You got to stop this. I think I've articulated the keys to victory for both guys, and I think you just choose to just
And
disregard
I'm
what I'm
saying
telling you.
you wishing on a star, my
No,
brother.
I'm not wishing on the star. I'm giving you elements, and you just don't care about those elements. I can tell you how Devin Haney can win the fight, and I can tell you
And you
exactly
just
how
said
Brian Norman can win the fight. You
you
just don't
told me this
care
guy
to
keeps his
listen,
head on the
and you be
center
thinking
line.
I'm wishing. I'm not wishing on anything.
If he's gonna keep on his head on the center line, what do you think's gonna happen?
He gonna
Those are
get
That
your
gives
knocked
Devin
words.
out.
Haney an
Those are your
opportunity to throw
words.
his jab, and if his reflexes are quick enough,
What
then he can
jab?
attempt to get out of the way. But there's an inherent
What
danger and risk
jab?
with that when you're fighting somebody that's matching you in a length and something that you have not experienced in your career. As you move up into the welterweight division, fighting someone at a weight class that you've not fought yet, they can match you with the length. So that means keeping them at the end of the stick will not be as easy. So that means Devin
Nigga,
Haney's
bro,
timing is going to have
we
to
done
be
seen this nigga
impeccable.
get smacked
He's
up
going to
around
have
in fucking
great
Boo's
timing.
gym.
We're not saying it's impossible for Devin Haney, but he has to have great timing. He has to literally take a page from Terrence Crawford and be able to utilize all the best skill sets that he has and apply it in his fight. He cannot fight like the Ramirez fight and think he's going to get a victory. That's not going to work. He's got
Why
to do a
not?
little bit of
And
everything.
why
I'm
Why
gonna
not?
tell
not?
you.
Wait,
Okay,
wait, 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 wait.
I'm gonna tell
Let's
you why
cook on
not.
that. Why not?
I'm gonna tell you why not. Because you can get away with that with a much slower Ramirez who does not have the quick. He doesn't have enough quickness in his feet. He doesn't have enough quickness in his punch, and he was gun shy pulling his punches. So you're dealing with a guy that is much slower than at his peak. You're dealing with a guy that doesn't have the ability to one even get within the range of Devin because Devin maintains the length and size advantage over him. And all those components that worked for him in that fight, you cannot carry that over and expect that to work
Running out
seamlessly
of
when you're
breath,
fighting
folks.
someone that's matching you with the
I still
same
haven't
length and
heard
same
how you
size.
say
isn't
how he's
Ramirez
gonna
bigger than
how
both
he
of them?
can't win using that style.
Ramirez
You just
moves
talking
the
about how
same way
Ramirez
Brian
ain't
Norman
shit.
moves.
No,
Oh,
it ain't that the Ramirez ain't shit. It's that Ramirez is on the back nine. If we're playing a game of golf, an 18-hole game of golf,
But we
he's
talking
on
about
hole
Dev's
16. He's
performance.
on hole 16. He's on the
What's gonna
back end of
stop?
his
Okay,
career.
bro, Brim, you got to be specific. What's gonna stop Dev from you utilizing the same tools that he used in the Ramirez fight against fucking Brian Norman? What?
Okay. What will not work for him in that using what he used against Ramirez in regards to doing that, trying to do that against Brian Norman is this. Brian Norman is quicker than Ramirez. So the fact that he's quicker than Ramirez, he can't be able to just bow and arrow jab him and then just be at a sidestep every single time. He has to do it a little better, a little more calculated, and he has to do a combination of other things. You can't just take three steps backwards and avoid contact and think that's going to work with a fighter
Why not?
this because he's not Ramirez. He's not as slow as Ramirez.
I
He's
see,
not on the
bro.
back end of his
I
Brian
get
career.
it.
Norman
You're
is
comparing what he
fucking
was able to do
slow.
against a much slower, a
Brim,
much smaller guy, and you're
Brim.
going
I
to try
guess
to
that's your
apply that
bro.
to a fighter that matches you in the same size. Come
I
on, you
get
got
that's
to
your
use
bro.
rational thoughts here,
Can
bro.
I
I
please
get
say
that's
one
your
thing
What are
bro.
real
you?
But
He
quick?
check
was the
this out.
same size as
Can I
Ramirez.
say one
What are
thing
you?
real fast, you
Y'all are
guys? Brian Norman.
Hold on. Hold on.
What was
Let me
Ramirez's
respond.
reach?
I get that's your bro, but you gotta understand.
It has nothing to do. It has
Based off
nothing to
this
do
guy's
about
fights,
being a bro or not. You
based off
need to
this guy's fights, he
objectively look
does
at the
not
fight.
know how to close
I'm
the
objectively
distance.
looking at the fight, not subjective.
Hold on. Based off the man's fights, he's shown he does not know how to close the distance without lunging in. Has he fixed that problem overnight?
Let me ask you a question.
No, answer my question.
No, no.
Did he fix that
this
problem?
nigga do a lot
Well,
of
the thing is,
talking.
you saying fix that problem, but last time I checked, where was all the lunging in the last two fights?
He wasn't fighting boxers in his last two fights. He was fighting
Okay, then. So
flat-footed
that's an element
motherfuckers.
that you
That's why I
don't know
keep on
about.
trying to
So
tell
you're
y'all.
speaking on something that you don't, that is an
Nigga, he was nigga, he
unknown,
All right,
lunged
man.
because
in the
he didn't
the
lunge
rental
in his
fight.
last two
Nigga,
fights.
Y'all
So if he
hear me in
didn't
the
lunge
chat.
in
Am
his
I
last two
tripping?
fights, he's fighting a boxer who's going to propose a different type of risk and a different type of element. So those are things to be seen. So that means if we say anything on one
bro,
side or the other, we're assuming, because
I
those things
swear to
we
God,
don't know yet, because he's not fought a boxer of Devin Haney's caliber. I'm
the
not, see, I'm
last
not
boxer.
disillusioned. There is elements that Brian Norman is facing with Devin Haney that he's not faced before in his career. Same thing for Devin Haney. They're both facing elements they've never faced in their career when they're fighting each other on November the
We're not
22nd.
saying that he's not. We're saying that Devin is 10 times better and none of that shit matters.
But I'm gonna tell you why. But I'm gonna tell you why he's not 10 times better, and they are overstating it. I
Okay.
He
think
has a
Devin is
one.
an
He has a
excellent
one.
Crazy.
fighter, but I
Crazy.
believe that y'all are overrating his defense, because last time I checked, every fight that he's been in with respectable competition, he's been hit. He just was better than that other person, larger than that other person, was able to take advantage of his
Everybody gets hit,
advantages
bro.
to the maximum ability. But those same
Everybody
advantages are
gets
not
hit.
there for him in this fight.
He
Devin
has a
barely
one.
loses rounds, literally. What do
Norman
you
has a 1 inch
everybody
advantage over Devin Haney.
everybody
I'm
everybody
sorry,
gets
say that
hit,
again.
brother.
Norman
Devin
has a one
barely
inch reach advantage over Haney.
And
He has a
guess
one.
what? In almost all of Devin Haney's last opponents, Devin Haney had 3 to
Devin
5
is
inch.
bigger than
Had a
him.
3 to 5 inch advantage in the reach in most of his fights. So, do
Devin
you
is
think what
uncapped.
I'm saying? The advantages that he had in his previous fights, he does not have in this fight, because the fighter that he's facing matches him size wise, has a length advantage, and is a natural welterweight. Those are true elements that Devin Haney has not really experienced a lot of. So, even though Devin Haney has accomplished more, he has fought better competition, there's still elements that he's not experienced that he's going into this ring with.
So that's
I
what
Hey,
will
you're
say
you
banking.
this.
You're
I will
tripping
banking
say
dude, bro.
this.
Because
everything
I
on
want to
that
be
he's
after
not.
you.
I do want to ask something to the panel. Isn't Ramirez bigger than both of those guys, low key?
Yes, he is.
Is
That's
I,
a
he?
I
fact.
just looked it
Is
up. I
he?
just had to
Is
look it up.
he? We're
Yes.
not talking about walk around weight. We're talking about when you in that ring. Not the
We
walk
talking about.
around weight is
No,
one thing.
I'm talking
When he
about. I'm talking
weighed in
about
that fight, he
dimensions.
was 144 pounds.
Right. I'm also talking about dimensions because Ramirez
Brian
is
Norman is going to
5'10".
be 147 and Devin
Yeah,
is going to be
Ramirez is 5'10".
147.
Exactly. But what was Ramirez? Was Ramirez, how much shorter was Ramirez than Devin Haney?
I don't think he was shorter. That's what I'm saying.
How much reach he is definitely shorter than Devin Haney.
Jorge Linares.
Oh, you said
Was he
Linares?
not
I thought
tall?
I was talking about
Was
Ramirez.
Yeah, we're
Ramirez
talking
too?
about Ramirez, not
Was
Linares.
Linares not taller than Devin
Ramirez
Haney?
is longer and taller than Devin Haney. Ramirez is
Ramirez
five,
got a 72-inch reach.
and he was taller and bigger. Same as Brian Norman, just taller. I mean, just shorter than. I mean, just taller than Norman. So
And
what's
at
your
one
excuse?
None
point,
of this.
okay, listen, Devin handled his business, but
Right.
didn't Devin get caught in that fight?
He hit
Did
him
it hurt?
hard
Bro,
though.
that was 6 or 7 fights
He got
ago. If you don't think
Exactly.
he
That's why I don't really want to use that. That's why I
and
don't really want to go deep into the
and
old clips, because to
so
me, the old clips don't matter
why
as
did you
much.
bring it up
It
then?
matters more to
I
Artman than
hope
it does to me.
Then
I'm
you
talking
brought
about
it up.
Jose
You the one
Ramirez.
brought it up, nigga.
I brought it up because I wasn't talking about Leonardis. I was talking about Ramirez.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
talking
his
about
most
Ramirez.
recent fight.
Ramirez is
No, what?
5'10" with a 73-inch reach with a 70-inch reach. 73. Yeah.
It says
Reach advantage.
72 on BoxRec. That's why I'm bringing it
Okay.
up.
I'm looking
All
on
right, let
Google.
me ask you this question.
None
So
of
if
this
he
shit
had this,
even matters, man.
if he was the same size as Devin Haney, cool. But let me ask you this question: is Ramirez faster or slower than Devin Haney?
I agree with everything that you said on that part. Like he's on the back nine and everything. He's not as fast. Like he was a world champion, but that was a while ago, man. You know,
And
that
that's
was
one
a
of the
while
things I'm
ago.
saying. If you take away Loma from Haney's resume, most of the guys he fought were a little bit older. It don't take away the fact that he beat them and he fought them and he won. But the truth of the matter is these guys were 32, 35, had wars. They had already experienced their career to some degree. This is outside of Cheek Nash Ryan. This is his first opponent that is not reaching his prime, that is young, that is matching him size for size, and he's coming up to his weight class. So there are elements that are in Devin Haney's favor, and there are elements that are not in Devin Haney's favor. And I'm real I'm real enough to objectively look at the landscape and see both sides of the coin.
Bro, Brian Norman gets knocked down, bro. Brian Norman takes shots, bro, and get dropped by straight. That shots that Devin
He got
Haney.
knocked down by Bo Chica, no doubt about it. But if you look at what happened right after the knockdown, what happened right after the knockdown? Not Devin, but Brian Norman started putting paws on him. And do you know what
Yep.
Bo Chica did? He fouled his way out of the fight. He
Yep.
fouled his way out of the fight. And also, since that fight, there was more growth to Brian Norman since that fight. See, the thing is, listen, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like, oh, I'm super embedded in the camp. I'm with them every day. No, I just rock with Senior because he always was real and honest with me, and I could talk to him straightforward and tell him, hey, I see this. You know,
I
at the
think
end of the day, he knows
His
shitload more
friend.
than me,
That's his
but I could be
friend,
honest
y'all.
with him and talk about those particular things, and we would talk about what we saw in the ring. So
that's
him
why he
being
came
real
up.
like that is what gravitated me towards Brian Norman, and he reminds me of an old school fighter. I'm an older gentleman, so I grew up, you know, with Little Hands of Stone, Mike Tyson, McCallum's. I grew up with those type of fighters, and I get that energy from Norman, so that's why I rock with him. But I'm not disillusioned to sit here and say that, oh, Devin Haney has no shot to beat Brian Norman. No, that would be stupid of me. But I do see the deficiencies for Devin Haney, and adding the fact that I think the mental advantage is definitely on Brian Norman's side, and he's
Right now, yeah.
hungry. It's a dangerous circumstance for Devin Haney if he doesn't fight the perfect fight.
Why don't Norman gotta be perfect? Why only Dev gotta be perfect? Explain that to me.
Okay.
I mean,
So
he doesn't
I'll
have to be
explain that.
perfect mostly
Devin
because of the
Haney is
power.
moving up to a higher weight class versus the guy that has more power than him. So
Yeah,
that means, and also the power that Brian Norman carries, he doesn't have to sit on his punches. Now, people got on me about this analogy. Now, I'm not in no
And
way
he's
I'm
slow
saying
as
that
hell.
Brian Norman is Beterbiev, but Beterbiev has he has some of the similar characteristics in the sense that I can throw punches that hurt you without sitting on my punches. So that means I can be freer with my punches. I can throw in between your shots. I can feint and get and get you into, you know, trying to throw with me, and then I can throw with you.
How
And
much are
he can
they
throw
paid?
faster because he doesn't have to sit on his punches. So I'm not looking for Brian Norman to knock out Haney with one shot. It's going to be in a culmination because he's going to be able to throw
How much
free
are
because
they
he does not
paying?
have to sit on his punches to
He
get
not
to
going,
land a
bro. So
powerful
you
shot on Devin Haney.
exactly. Look, wait. So you said a culmination. That means we already know that Devin can fight a perfect fight, meaning he can win 12 rounds. Devin barely loses fucking rounds. For anybody out there, they can go and fucking check the fucking facts. But listen, you said he's not going to just knock him out with one punch. It's going to be a culmination over the course of the fight. Do you fucking really think that Devin Haney is going to sit there and let Brian get off however many power punches you think he's gonna get off?
but that's the
That's
thing.
why
We
you
see,
have a fight camp, bro. They have been studying. I don't. They have been studying Brian Norman.
but also
Everything that he
they were
has,
studying, but
they're
they were
going to
studying
take it away
Ryan,
from him.
and then Devin like abandoned his game plan against him.
No,
So
you
it's
this. I want to put this shit to. People gonna still say this dumbass shit after. He's on PEDs and steroids. It doesn't fucking matter what game plan I have. His punch is fucking more powerful than anything. And I'm
because
going to get punched in fucking boxing.
yeah. This is why I bring up the game plan, right? Because like
Oh my
where
god.
Norman is most dangerous is in
I done
exchanges,
brought this
right?
Ryan shit up again.
I mean, because like we're not
You
talking about
can't
like the
use
Ryan shit.
Ryan
We're
with this.
talking about like
You can't
Devin's
say he
performance,
abandoned his
right?
game plan.
Yeah,
And we're
it's
gonna get
like
off.
yeah,
You can't
Ryan
say
was
he
on
abandoned his
PEDs, but we
dude.
did see Devin step to somebody when that wasn't what he should have been doing. Like regardless of what he was on, like that wasn't the game plan. And afterwards, he said he like left the game plan. So
What do
I'm
you
not
mean,
saying that
step, bro,
Norman will
bro,
win.
bro,
I'm saying
bro?
that it's just like there's chances that Norman can really do something significant because where he gets a lot of his knockouts are
Yes,
inside
that's
of
what
the
boxing is
exchanges,
revolving
right? So
around. Yes, people
Like
making
Brim was saying,
predictions.
right? He doesn't have to fully sit down on his punches. It's just like when y'all niggas getting like in a flurry and start getting an exchange, Norman is tempted to throw some shit that he not even thinking about, like on some like
Wait,
reactionary type
hold
shit.
on one second.
Oh my
Brim, were
god, I
you one
can't
of the
even
people
I
that
can't
said
even
him
say shit,
sparring
bro.
Troy Isley is not getting good work?
Oh, definitely not.
Say shit.
Okay.
Definitely not.
What do you think about Dev sparring bigger guys? And the bigger guys,
He absolutely should.
Troy
Without a
Isley
question.
said
And
that.
I told you that Brian Norman been doing that for almost his entire
Let me
career.
let me finish real quick. He said that Troy Isley said that Brian Norman ain't gonna pose no threat to this man at all. What's your thoughts on that?
Hey, he has his opinion. He's working with Haney, and he feels that Devin Haney is showing him something that gives him a reason to believe that. I can't knock him feeling that way. That's cool. The thing is, the beautiful part about this is there's going to be fighters that think Devin's going to win. There's going to be fighters that think Brian Norman's going to win. We get
Yeah.
to find out when they step in the ring.
So, Brim, so what are you telling me, man? Are you telling me
Can't
that
wait for
if
you
Brian
niggas.
Norman doesn't knock out Devin Haney, he's gonna outbox him and win on points?
I
I
know
What
think
I'm
I'm
seeing.
saying
I
is,
know
what
you
he's
still
saying is just
listening.
more nuance in this shit than we giving the fight credit
what
for.
I'm
But
saying is this:
I can't
this
wait.
is the concern for Devin Haney that I would have. Again, being
No, I'm
objective.
saying for Brian Norman. If he
Okay,
don't knock out Devin,
but listen,
if he
but
don't
hear me
knock
out.
out Devin, if he don't
I
knock
don't
out
think he has
Devin,
to knock him
what's
out to
gonna
win
happen?
because the thing is with the jury is out on if when Brian Norman catches Devin with a good shot, will Devin Haney stay true to form,
When
stay
okay,
true to
if
what he is supposed to do in the ring to secure himself a victory, or will he try to fight and get out of his element, or will he retreat and put himself in a position where he's not gaining points because he's worried about getting hit again.
now
So
Brim, now you understand when I say this sounds like you're wishing on a star, you're
that's
banking
not
on a
wishing on a
KO.
star, bro. That's not wishing on a star. Listen, the jury is still out
What's it
on
on,
Devin
sir?
Haney taking a clean shot from Brian Norman and being able to maintain his discipline because he didn't maintain his discipline with Ryan Garcia.
Oh my
The nigga was
god.
on steroids.
yeah, that was basically
So
what
that's the
happened.
fight. That's the
Steroids are
fight
not
he's gonna base it on. He a
steroids are
Devin
not.
fan, but
Devin
he gonna
Haney
base it
fought
on.
that
Man,
fight
this dude is
emotionally.
crazy, man.
Steroids
Oh
are not. He
man.
fought that fight
Niggas,
emotionally, and he
niggas
deviated from
dumb
his
as
I'm
game
not
hell.
gonna
plan that would have
Nigga,
deviate,
set
bro.
him up for victory,
Dumb,
guaranteed.
bro. Hey, stupid, man.
Bro, he was on
Ain't
two
nothing
different
stupid.
Dumb, bro.
Nothing I'm saying is
steroids.
stupid. Listen,
but
at the
even
end of the
before
day,
the
I don't
fight,
fuck with Ryan. I think he's a cheat. But at the end of the day, Devin
No, you do.
Haney,
You
no,
are
I
Devin
don't. No, I
Haney
don't.
fan,
I
bro.
have him
Listen,
blocked on everything. I
all right,
don't
Fuck
listen,
care
all
with
right,
about
wait,
Ryan,
wait,
bro.
wait, 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 wait.
Devin Haney
Brim.
fought that fight emotionally
Brim,
because of their
Brim,
history.
Brim,
I,
Brim. Let me ask you this question. Let me just ask you this question. What do steroids and PEDs do?
Enhance your
I
performance.
think we forgetting something because even before the fight,
Listen,
even
hey, let
yeah,
him answer the
because
question.
listen, hear
I
me
did.
out.
I
Listen,
said
hear me
Answer
out.
enhance
the
it,
question.
it, it enhances your performance or help you make your weight easier because not every single substance that you will come up tested positive for is making you stronger. Some of it's helping you lose your weight easier. So it's
Okay,
multifaceted.
well, look,
And
that's
at
true.
the same
Listen,
time, like
bro,
I
can
want to
we
say this.
let
I want to say
Cyrus,
this
wait,
because
wait,
it's
wait,
just like
wait, wait.
we don't give
Oh
like
my
Ryan
fucking
any
god,
credit
bro.
for that PED shit. But before the fight even happened, Dev was talking about, well, I'm gonna knock this nigga out, and we were just like, that's not what you do. Don't go in there like that. Even before the PEDs or the fight even happened, even came into play. You know what I'm
That's why
saying?
I'm
Like
saying what I'm
Dude,
saying in regards to the fight.
dude.
Devin fought that fight emotionally because of their history. He should have beat Ryan hands down, PEDs or not, because when he was
What
fighting,
the
when he was
oh my god.
outside of no,
Nah,
listen,
man. That
outside of the
hold
rounds,
on.
Bro,
no, listen,
these
outside of the
niggas
rounds, he
don't
got
even know
knocked
what
down. He
they're
won every
saying.
round outside of the rounds he
These
got knocked
niggas,
down. So that
bro.
lets me know that he
Y'all
was out of his
don't
element and
even
didn't stick to his game plan.
y'all don't
yeah, so
even know what
all
the
we
fuck y'all
saying
are
is
truly
that like
saying, bro.
all we saying is that if Dev sticks to his game plan and doesn't decide to fucking step to Norman, you know what I'm saying? Then he's pretty much good.
Wait,
Because
so
like that's where
so
Norman
I just
excels.
want to know. So
Oh my god.
Norman is as
I can't even
strong and
argue with this
fast
nigga.
as a nigga that's on performance enhancing drugs that's known to be a fast puncher without the
Let me tell you
peds.
something. Let me
He's
tell you
more
something.
technically complete than Ryan.
Ryan
I didn't even
Garcia is
get to
not dedicated to the
ask this nigga
craft
the
in any
question.
capacity, nowhere near Brian Norman. Unfortunately, this sucks to say this,
It's a
but
matter of opinion.
Ryan Garcia sucked in that fight against Devin Haney, and that's why I was kind of pissed because Devin Haney was supposed to beat that clown, but he
He
fought
was
emotionally.
on
He fought
you hey,
emotionally, and he
can I
was talking
ask
about
my
knocking
question?
him out and all that. He didn't stick to his game plan.
Can I ask
And
my
all this
listen,
shit is
bro?
still a boon for Dev. Like his even
Listen,
with all
hey,
this
stop
shit,
you
like
got
what he
hey,
did with Garcia, he almost beat Ryan even after getting knocked down all those times against that juiced up ass nigga, right? So it's like that's still a boon for Dev. But
but
what we
what are y'all
saying
saying?
is
That's
like
the
when
thing.
you go into the fight, what are you thinking? Like how are you planning to actually fight?
I'm not
Because it's
thinking that
just
this
like if he like
motherfucker's on
abandons his shit
steroids.
against
I'm
Norman
not
Jr.
thinking
the
that
way
this
he abandoned
motherfucker's
it
on
against Garcia,
steroids.
that's where we see that he could be at a
I'm not
deficit.
thinking that this dude is on steroids. That's what the fuck I'm thinking. I'm not going to this fucking fight thinking that this motherfucker is on steroids. You can't.
Right.
It's like I just asked you, bro. What do steroids and PEDs do? And you can't say, oh, they just form your enhancement without. You can't just stop there. You said, oh, it can help you make weight. Yes, that's true. But in this case, with these fucking PEDs and steroids, that's not the only fucking thing that they do. They enhance your strength, your speed, and your recovery.
But the steroids take you to another level, man.
So you
And
can't
it
sit
boosted
here
your
and say
confidence.
you
Don't forget
you
about the
can't,
confidence.
dude.
Yes.
You can't sit
I,
here
I,
and
I feel,
fucking
I feel like the
listen.
confidence that like the
Oh my
PEDs got
God.
Ryan really pushed him to do what he did.
Y'all are saying he strayed from his game plan. Dude,
Yes.
his game plan was to go in there and beat Ryan's ass.
But that's what we saying. That's not his typical game plan.
Listen.
That's not how he usually fight.
Unbeknownst to me, this motherfucker is on. He fight a different fight every fight, bro. He got a different style every fight for the last 10 fights. Unbeknownst to me, this motherfucker is on steroids and PEDs. He's on PEDs and steroids. So you can't sit here, oh, he abandoned the game plan. He's beating his ass for 8 or 9 rounds. In the last bit of the fight, he got caught. Everybody gets caught. There's a big fucking chance if this nigga was not on PEDs and steroids, he wouldn't have fucking knocked Devin down. So you can't sit here, oh, he changed the game plan. It don't matter what the fuck he would have did, he still would have got caught. It's a boxing
That's not
match.
true. That's the reason why I say that's not true, because we have
Oh my
history of
fucking
fighters
God.
testing positive for steroids and still getting their ass whooped.
Okay.
Steroids do different shit to different people. We don't know how it'll react
It's
towards
not
you.
about getting their ass whooped.
We don't know how it's gonna react to it.
I'm not going in this motherfucker thinking that this motherfucker is on steroids and PEDs.
And the
I'm
thing is, a
thinking
whole lot of
he's
other
on
fighters didn't think that either, and they
and
whooped that
I
steroid
know I
cheating
can
ass.
beat him. I know I can beat him, given the fact that I'm beating his ass while he's on steroids and PEDs. He hasn't caught me clean. He caught me in the first round, and I still began to beat his ass.
Yeah, all we really saying is that against Brian Norman Jr., if you switch things up, it might be bad. There's things that Haney is good. He has a clear out to win this fight, you know. But if he decides to engage in a different way, it might not be.
Premise.
Yeah, it might not go the way he wants it to go.
I don't know how you're gonna switch it up.
If you ask me, that's the only way Brian Norman can win for real. Like if Haney really gets up in his shit and just like, yo, I really think I can knock this nigga out, and starts fighting his fight, Brian's fight.
The thing is, though, I don't think Brian Norman gives a fuck what Devin Haney's going to do. His goal is to make him uncomfortable the entire
That's why he's gonna
fight.
fucking lose, and that's why he's gonna.
No, it's not. That's what he has to do. He has to dictate the terms of engagement.
Running around, comfortable as hell on everybody's platform, running around, thinking this is going to be the easiest fight of their life. That's why
Brian Norman Jr. has no IQ.
That's another cap. See, I can't wait to the fight because that's another cap. My phone's about to die. That's the cap. To say he has no IQ is maximum cap. It really is. It's really maximum cap. It's maximum cap. I can give you multiple scenarios where his IQ was in place.
That nigga Brian Norman is in Atlanta. That nigga Devin is all over the fucking world training. This nigga Brian Norman is in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay, and what's that supposed to mean?
This is gonna look like Mayweather versus Gotti, homie. That's how Devin.
Oh my God! Listen, I just want to see your faces on the 23rd because you're talking cash shit, and it's crazy. I'm gonna give Devin Haney his respect as a pugilist because he deserves it. But you talk about it's gonna be Gotti versus Mayweather. The disrespect is going to end on the 22nd, and you're gonna be eating some crow like a motherfucker. And I'm gonna still be respectful to you and tell you about the reasons why he lost the fight.
You're gonna be respectful when you see that fucking Brian Norman lose.
And if he lose,
probably won't even see you no more.
If Brian Norman lose, I'll be your front and center, giving Devin Haney his credit.
Hold on, Brim. As long as you've been watching Brian Norman, when he become a switch hitter?
Believe it or not, he's always been able to go off of both sides.
This nigga lying.
No, I'm not. He's been able to go both sides since his second year of his professional career, pretty much.
That nigga fight like a Def Jam fight from New York character. That nigga
okay.
Why he ain't do that in all his toughest fights? He ain't switched up.
Well, first of all, it wasn't necessary for a come forward fight. You use the tools that you need to use to win the fight.
Wait, no. He struggled against Randall and Bochenko.
Why he struggled against? Okay,
I ain't see him try to do no
again. How many fights ago was the Randall fight? How many fights ago was that?
Brian got that skip. He got that like he riding a horse when he coming in. That nigga got the same way he fight, bro.
This nigga be
That
putting his
nigga,
whole head on a nigga chest.
bro. The way y'all see how Ramirez was galloping towards Devin Haney. This nigga act like Brian Norman doesn't have similar footwork.
He
Brian
does.
Norman got the same. He follows you, bro. He just fucking follow you with that same slow ass shit.
What that if I was Brian Norman, I would be trying to bank on that KO because realistically, he's not going to be able to outbox Devin Haney as much as Brim tries to make it seem like he can. He
Nigga,
can't.
this. The thing
He
is, they
can't.
feel like Devin can't win a 12 round. He can't be perfect for 12 rounds
This
against
is
this guy.
somebody who don't gas out. This is somebody who's actually
Never.
yeah.
12 round king. Nigga going 12 rounds with all these niggas. Like, come
I'm
on, bro.
still,
Like,
I'm still tripping off of homie. I want to know how much they paying this nigga, bro. Because Brian Norman seen don't look like his money that long, bro. How
I
much
don't,
did
I
they
don't, I
pay?
don't, I don't, I don't like to compare Regis Prograis to Brian. No, I never did that. But that is an example of how this fight is gonna look, bro.
I'm thinking more Mayweather Gotti, bro. Because I just talked to his trainer, bro, and
Nah.
he
And the
trained.
Ramirez fight. Ramirez and
Ain't gonna be no
Regis
Mayweather
Prograis.
Gotti because this nigga way too athletic for no fucking Gotti nigga. What we
Yeah,
talking
Gotti,
about here,
Gotti,
man?
yeah, Gotti was he was Brian Norman Jr. would eat Gotti at. Would eat
I
that
bet,
nigga.
I
I
wouldn't
bet.
even want Dev to go in there trying to fight this nigga like Mayweather Gotti.
Yeah, that was too much.
I already poured out the keys to victory. I think he just got to maintain distance. And niggas are why everybody talking about fighting in the inside? He don't got to fight this nigga in the inside. What the fuck?
Telling
Who
y'all
says
this
he
nigga
has to
pot.
fight him in the inside to
He gonna get
begin
off
with?
single
Hey, can I say
shots.
some breaking news real fast, y'all? Just real quick, some quick breaking news.
What?
The Art Man got the best apparel in the game.
Yeah, that's right. Artmanapparel.com, best boxing merch in the game. He said that's B Norman Jr. cousin or something. Nah, he probably somebody that they gave him a little handshake outside the gym. Let that nigga come there and take a few pictures. Now he talking about B
Nigga,
Norman
that nigga went
storming.
home and that nigga never washed his hands for the next 2 months. Nigga, that he gave him
That
that
nigga look,
handshake.
that nigga look like a cold bug, don't he?
Nah, that
Nigga.
I fuck with my nigga Brim, but I just keep on try to tell him like, bro, I get that's your man's, but the signs are showing this nigga's not gonna be Devin Haney.
He
You
acting like this. He acting like we don't know that. Yes, bro. There's a chance that Norman can win, but Devin has to really come there on an off ass. He got to be high on fucking
bro,
everything. He got to be on crack to lose,
when you
nigga.
talk
To this nigga.
when you talk about the fight, nigga, the only fight they remember that Devin has is the Ramirez fight and the fucking
They act,
Haney
bro.
fight.
We're saying
And then
this,
with the Ramirez fight, I keep on asking niggas, how many times have y'all watched the Ramirez fight to even be talking about it?
man, bro. We're saying this off of what we see. We're not just saying this. Oh, they're Devin Haney fans, bro. Nigga, half these niggas don't even sit down and watch fights, man. Bro, he too slow, man. I'm telling you, this man is too slow. Devin is too skilled, bro. Brian Norman don't know how to set up no fucking shot. He don't know how to fucking get off no offense on a boxer. If Quentin Randall was getting his ass whooped, just like yes, he did bust the nigga nose, bust the nigga mouth up, bleeding in like the second or the third round. But bro, Quentin Randall had some moments where he was boxing and he looked good. Now, imagine if that was Devin Haney. Like, come on, bro. Like, y'all, people act like we don't understand that. Yes, Norman can. Yes, bro, he has the rating power. But you act like Devin don't understand that. I don't. I can't. It's hard to explain, bro.
I mean, y'all still here? Okay, let me jump in here real fast. Something happened. My whole thing is this. From Brian Norman Sr., like I said, I got all respect for dude or whatever. He him just popping up or whatever. I know old boy Brim called him, and that's why he jumped on. You get what I'm saying? But
That nigga ignorant.
yeah, I mean, he did like he remind me of one of them OGs in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So I respect it. You know what I'm saying? That's his son, but he couldn't answer no real questions. And I like the way you put pressure on him, B, and let him know that he was a real life clown. You feel me? Like you a clown,
Man,
bro, but niggas gonna respect you though, 1,000%, homie. You feel me? But
like you
Nah,
you gonna you
I
gonna
respect him. I respect him because It's all part of the game. He on this Bill Haney 2.0 type shit,
I don't respect
trying
him,
to
man,
be.
because the shit. Everybody they feeding into the hate wagon. You know, they could have been stand up niggas and be like, man, we ain't hey, he an honorable opponent. We don't fuck with him because we finna try to take his head off, but nah, we ain't not fucking with him just because y'all not fucking with him and the
Yeah,
steroid
damn, he
shit
a
and
fake ass nigga.
yeah, like oh he fake and all this bull. Like
They come
man,
and then they swear up and down this ain't the Regis 2.0, but look how they coming
yeah,
into the fucking
y'all don't
game.
gotta fuck with him, but
S-
don't use the
Same shit.
bullshit points. Don't use the bullshit points of oh he's never fought nobody this
Of course he want
size.
to be like Bill. I see that shit. I said that's why I told him. I said after this fight, you gonna be
Yeah, you
thanking
gonna get some
Bill.
game from
And
Bill.
I said you better
Exactly.
go try to get some game for Bill. How to get out y'all fucking top rank, man. Because if anything, I'm over here lit listening to the
Oh yeah,
conversation.
he
But now
exposed that shit.
now I'm sitting here thinking like, man, that's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, they
When
they
you
they
when you
forced
do
his ass to
become a
sign.
champ, when you do become a champion,
That
you
shit
have to
fucked up.
sign some type of extension with them, per some type of clause. Top rank got. This is not the first time I heard this. It's not the first time I heard this. So I'm like,
Business, man.
damn. And
They
then
got them to slave shit. Damn,
yeah, and then I'm looking like because I'm like, it doesn't make any sense. Why would you sign
that
with a
shit
company
fucked
that
up,
doesn't
bro.
have any home?
He said
Now
it. I
now
hope
it makes
everybody
sense.
heard that shit.
At first I thought they were just looking to just have some job security, but now it makes sense.
I hope everybody heard that shit when he was yeah. Well, everybody can't do what Devin do. Yeah, see, that's why everybody hates Devin.
Nah.
Hope the people heard that because they don't really understand. They just I'm gonna go along with this shit. That's why a lot of people hate. That's just one factor. Devin get all this fucking hate, man. But it's all good for boxing, man. But yeah, he exposed that shit right here on
Yeah,
Off
he
Man
definitely
show.
did. Now I low key feel bad for the little nigga. That's kind of fucked up.
That's fucked up,
But he
man.
about to get some paper though. He just got to break top rank off some paper.
Yeah, man, with this Turkey shit, man. Hopefully hey man, he look all right against Devin and Turkey want to give him another shot, man. Shit, fuck around fight. I don't know. I don't
Karen.
know. Right. it's somebody, man.
Nah, if he lose to Devin, he wouldn't fight no Karen.
I mean, my,
You know,
my whole thing is this: where do he go after this? Bro ain't gonna go nowhere. Ain't nobody about to really deal with this dude in top rank going shelf him. You know what I'm
147,
saying?
man. Damn. He fuck
They
around,
Nah,
gonna
he
try to
got him
shelf
move
look
him.
up.
good against Dev.
You know what niggas do when they lose? Oh, I should have moved up a long time ago.
Get a new coach.
Gotta move
Yeah,
up.
like
Hey, don't say
he
that Brian Norman gonna come back. He be listening and coming back, but believe that shit. He listening right now again. What you mean
man,
he
like
gonna get a new coach?
Nah, he
I,
gonna need a new.
I respect Norman Senior for pulling up, bro. That's like some real G shit that he pulled, but he just wasn't on like no
Man, them niggas,
legitimate
you see them niggas,
shit.
them
Nah,
niggas in
let's talk
Atlanta,
about the
man.
coaching itself. Like he's coaching Brian Norman to be Devin.
Like that's what I'm saying,
That
Art
low
man.
key
Like
scares me.
there's nothing to talk about
You
because the
gotta
nigga
figure
was
it
a
out.
trash fighter and a trash coach.
Not
You
it don't
gotta figure
scare
it
me
out.
like damn. Like it makes me feel bad for Norman type shit.
Right, right. That's what I'm saying. Like,
You gotta
nigga,
figure it
that's his
out.
coach. Like, come on,
Figure
you
it
ain't got
out, boy.
Freddie Roach, you ain't got nobody of no substance. It's your trash ass. Man, get up out of here, bro.
He
This
talking
nigga
about
start.
Bill. He got more experience than Bill. Bill hires people. Yeah, Bill hired other coaches and
That's what
trainers,
money
but
do.
Bill is right there. Exactly. Bill is right there too, soaking all of that shit up. And it's like, bro, you think you in Atlanta right now, getting on every live. What the fuck you think Devin and Bill doing right now?
In the gym,
If
getting
they not
cracking.
resting after they exactly, nigga. And you on every motherfucking body live trying to dispel all I don't know what you doing, man, but what are you doing?
Already,
Like
he already told his game plan earlier when he looking for at the Ryan shit. They're gonna try to time
he
Dev.
don't
They're
even
gonna
need
try
he
to
don't
they're
even
gonna try to
tell his
time
game
Dev
plan.
a jab. That's the only thing he gonna do is try to time it with a hook. Not
This nigga
understanding, but as
tell
soon as
nothing.
Dev throw that, he keep the phone up. That's
He
what
got
that's
one
that's his game plan.
he got one way to win, and that's knocking Devin out. And Devin and them understand that. And that's why it's not going to fucking happen.
Facts. I agree with you. I agree with you
Eh,
1000%, man.
It's not going to happen, man. Everybody, oh, he got this. Yeah, bro, we know. We understand Norman is dangerous. We understand that. That's why it's gonna be that much so much better. And that's why he and y'all ain't gonna be able to say nothing. when he take that
Niggas ain't
nigga
gonna,
belt.
man, Dev ain't gonna get no credit for beating this fucking bum. They gonna say who the hell he beat. Norman was always a bum. He don't got no coach. His coach came on Artman channel dancing at the end. Like, come on, man.
Hey,
Like,
they low key rushed this nigga into this fight, bro.
shaking that body fat. This nigga the fuck out of here.
After that Sasaki shit, he ain't had nobody shit.
They ain't had no
Nobody want to
home.
fight.
They ain't had nothing.
Nobody
They
wanted to
really didn't
fight the
have
nigga.
nothing.
Devin Haney #1 in his fucking what is sanctioning class. He done jumped over every fucking body.
Hey, let me hop back. I'm gonna hop back on because I heard some of the slander that was coming out y'all mouth, and I ain't gonna even talk about y'all calling Brian Norman a bum. But the fact that y'all talking about I'm a bum and all this, I look like a bum, bro.
Nah, I
I
ain't
am an
say that.
operation.
I
No,
ain't
I
calling you
don't give
no
a fuck
bum,
who said it.
bro.
I'm just gonna tell you, I'm an
I said,
operations
bro,
manager. My salary is 102K.
Nah,
What are
I
you
ain't
talking
call
We
you
about?
no.
ain't
I ain't
nigga,
call you
we
no
ain't
bum,
nobody
I know
call
bro.
you
you
didn't
no
call me a
fucking
bum, but
bum,
somebody on
nigga.
the panel had
I
audacity
get
to
it.
Nigga,
run
I'm
traps when I
telling
could
you,
be your
I get
fucking
it.
boss. I could
No,
be
you
your
would
boss,
never be my
homie.
boss. I own
Oh
2
yeah, you
homes,
said he
bro.
was.
What you talking
You
about?
said
You
he
want
was.
to
You
keep
said he
going?
was.
I'm
Oh, you
glad that
said
you
he was
do, but
getting
you ain't gonna
paid.
call me no
What are
fucking
you
bum when
talking
you don't
about?
know me from
You
a
don't make
can of
no
paint if
type
I'm
of money
Dutch boy.
either.
I didn't call you no
No,
fucking bum.
and you're right, brother, but you don't make no type of money, bro. That little 100,000, bro, piss that off, bro.
Okay,
Piss
well,
that off.
congratulations. But guess what though? You can't
Congratulations.
judge a
You
boxing
ain't
match
got a
for
big
shit
ass
though.
apartment.
So that's
Keep
what we
playing big
talking about
ass
boxing.
apartment, brother.
We ain't talking about
You
how much
can't
money
judge
you get. We
boxing.
talking about how
Okay,
much
cool,
boxing you
brother.
know and who we talking
Okay,
about who's
cool.
gonna win the
Go
fight.
pay for
That's
your
what we talking
apartment,
about.
though, brother. Go pay for your apartment, though, brother. Don't talk to no homeowners, bro, because I can keep going.
I actually am a homeowner, but that's another story though.
Yeah, I own 2 of them, though. I own 2
Okay,
of them, though.
cool, but the thing is, this is not a pissing contest. I don't.
It
If you
is.
got that, I'm glad that
Like,
you
why you
got that.
talking
But
like
the thing
that?
is, you call me a bum and call me out of my
That
name.
little
I ain't call you
100,000
no
is
fucking bum.
nothing
You
with
got
you.
me fucked up.
I
I'm not
pissed
some
that off.
fanboy. I'm not
I
some
pissed
bum ass
that off.
nothing. I'm none of that shit. So guess what? When
If
you
I
eat
really
this
tell you the
crow,
truth
when you
on
look
how I
stupid as
feel
fuck
about
on the
you,
23rd,
if
it
I
don't
tell
matter
you
how
how
much
I feel
money you
about
got.
you,
You gonna look
like,
stupid. And listen,
Nah,
Respect
we
Ring
ain't no
Media
20. We ain't
unblock
no
my names
23rd.
on his channel, bro, because you
Ain't
the
no
reason you
23rd.
block. Hold up, hold up one
20,
I
second.
didn't block you.
Respect
22nd.
Ring Media,
We
unblock
live with it.
unbiased Brim. You blocked me from his channel. I can't even comment on his channel. Unblock me because you was calling Brian Norman a cheater, and I called you out your name because you was putting bullshit ass accusations, and you blocked me. Unblock me. Don't do bitch
I
shit.
didn't block you.
Unblock me.
He don't even got a wrench, bro. What you talking about?
It-
He
somebody
don't got a
blocked
wrench.
me.
He didn't
Well,
block
whoever
you.
got one, somebody
Who
blocked me.
blocked me?
Somebody
Who
blocked
blocked
me.
me?
So if he didn't do it,
Who?
my fault. But somebody blocked me. Period.
Somebody blocked me. Somebody blocked me.
Man, you
I
need
can't even
hey,
comment because I was trying to comment and say drop the link so I can pull it up on my other phone, but I had to just copy the link from my other phone, let it charge up, and then send it to my work phone. But at the end of the day, y'all disrespecting Brian Norman, and that's cool. I'm not gonna disrespect Devin Haney. I think Devin Haney's an excellent
Not.
fighter, but
Hey, did you hear what Senior said? I low key feel bad for him.
he don't need your pity. He don't need you to feel bad. That man's a former professional fighter who fought for a title against
Yeah, now his son
Juan
had to fuck that
Pascal.
deal. They
He's
talking
a
about this
seasoned
man had to
professional
automatically
who was trained his
re-sign with
son to
Top
become a
Rank.
champion. Why the fuck do we got to feel bad for him? Ain't nothing to feel bad about. They in a good position in life.
that's
So
right.
what are you talking about?
That's facts. That is facts.
We talking from a fan perspective
They
No,
probably
I'm
compared
talking
making
to
about a real life
com-
perspective.
they
other
probably making more
fighters.
than 100,000 a year.
Compared to
That's
other fighters.
poor.
That's just we feel bad that he was in that position, nigga. The fuck? He could be in
Why
a
do you
better
feel bad
position.
he's in that position? He's a 24-year-old guy who was at one point the youngest champion in boxing until
We
Xander
talking
got
about
the
Brian
belt.
Norman Jr.
Yeah, and I
Are you
just said
asking us?
Brian Norman
Are you
Jr.
asking
was
us
the
why we
youngest
feel?
champion until
Are you
Xander
all right?
just
Look,
won the
so
title.
look,
What is
wait.
there to feel bad
You're
about?
the fact that he just signed to a fucking company
First of all,
that is. Can
bro,
I fucking talk,
bro. You
nigga?
guys don't
God
understand the business.
damn.
I've made it my business to understand the business to some degree because I've
Hold
thought
on,
about.
This
hold on.
nigga, I
Let my
don't even
brother
want to talk to
let my
this
brother
No,
nigga
you're
no
not gonna
let
more.
mute
the
my
let
mic.
nigga go.
Listen to me. I need y'all to listen and listen
Hold
clear
on,
so
hold
y'all
on,
can
because
Nigga
we
is a
understand.
hold
No,
on. It's
listen.
my channel, my
this
brother. Hold
nigga is
on.
a
Y'all don't
One at a
understand.
time.
Y'all
this
talking
Hold
out the
on,
nigga
one
side of your
at a
neck.
is
You
a
time.
need
Come
to
on.
understand
prof-
something. Listen
Mute
so you
that
can.
nigga.
professional talker. This nigga
Mute
talk
that
too
nigga, man.
motherfucking much,
You
man.
don't understand.
Come on,
Shit that,
brother.
y'all saying shit that don't make sense. It's called an extension. It
We
was
can't
already
even
under.
say
They were
shit.
already under terms. It's called an extension. Every promotional company does this.
And
When you
that's
hit
what we're
certain things,
saying, nigga. And that's
Bro,
what we're
hold on.
saying. We
Let
feel
us cook.
bad.
Let
every
us cook.
promotional company
All
does
right,
it.
I'm gonna have to
Oh my
hold on.
God. This nigga.
Damn, man, shit.
Fucking that
All I'm trying
nigga.
to
That
say is,
nigga. He's
goddamn. All
still
I'm trying to say
talking.
is, man, the guy is fucked up because he ain't have no choice really but
Didn't
to
have a
sign an
fucking
extension.
choice.
because when you win a belt, and now he really has me feeling like, damn, this really is a big step up in competition because that WBO belt, that's Bob's belt. So they're lying, bro. They basically set you up to get that belt to sign this fucking extension, nigga. Like, what the
Yep.
fuck? That's just crazy.
Jen Sasaki.
Damn.
Well, no, he didn't get the belt from him. He
Now
got he
he
got
he
the
got
belt
he
from
got
He got the
he
belt from
got off his
Santion, right?
centillion, but
Yeah,
it's like, oh
Santion.
yeah, now you're stuck with us.
And then made him defend it. Yeah, against Sasaki. Yeah.
And now niggas don't have no promotional home, so no home for their fucking promotional company. So they're like, well, shit, go ahead go get this bag, but you still got to give us that 30% because look at this extension.
Hey Art, you know anything about basketball, Art?
Nah, I don't watch basketball. Boxing really the only sport I watch for real. I'm gonna keep it 1,000
Me
with y'all.
too. Shit. I don't watch none of
Oh
that
yeah,
other shit.
I was gonna invite you on my channel. We could have chopped it up on that you know what I'm saying, basketball and football.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
I don't watch, man. I don't watch none of that shit, bro. If I'm not watching boxing, I'm watching like fucking movies,
I can dig that.
TV shows. Not like I like scary TV shows and shit like that. That type
I
of
just
shit.
watched that Squid
Hey,
Game
on my
shit.
mama, that's my shit right there though.
Nah,
I be loving
I don't watch that shit. I ain't now seen not one episode of that shit. I
The
watched that.
Squid Game. I just finished that shit. That shit nice. That shit
oh,
crazy as hell though.
what y'all talking about?
Squid Games.
Nah, I
Oh,
watched that motherfucking Alien Earth. I watched that.
Shit.
I'm
That
waiting
shit.
for my favorite TV show from. I don't know if y'all watched
oh,
that. That
hey,
shit.
From is it. I'm trying to tell y'all I love From. What?
I can't wait
From
to
is
watch
that
that shit
shit.
again, man. That shit's crazy. I be thinking like, damn, what the fuck would I do in that motherfucker if I was there? I wouldn't leave that shit at all. I'd be at
Man.
the crib night and day.
Hey, I tripped out because remember how old girl got away from it and she went back to the town. I'm like, you tripping? I'd have been gone. I'm
Who?
not coming back.
Which one? What you talking about?
I'm from. Remember, old girl got pushed out the light tower and she ended up in the hospital, and then she
Oh
came.
yeah. I mean, her family there. Like, what you gonna do? Oh, my family's stuck in a fucking town. Like, bro, niggas will look at you like you fucking crazy, bro.
Right, man, that's so crazy. Did y'all watch American Horror Story too? American Horror Story.
Nah, I don't watch that.
The
I love
gangster
American
movies and shit. My
Horror
favorite movie,
Story.
Casino and Goodfellas and shit. I watch that type of shit. Old
Yeah,
shit.
I'm a real big horror fan. I was actually thinking about starting a horror channel because I'm like into it, like the movies,
Nah,
the
my girl
shows,
like
all
that.
that.
She like scary movies and shit. That shit. I don't like that shit.
Oh man, I'll be on man. Y'all sleeping, man. But hey, that From, man, what you think gonna be the new? What you think gonna be the new season? Arden had to do something, y'all. All right, I'm back. So what we saying? We thinking Brian Norman. If Brian Norman win, where we think he gonna be at? B. What we thinking?
Oh man, when the shit. Telling you, man, them niggas is too
I don't see this, bro.
deception,
I'm gonna
man.
keep it 1,000. Usually, I see people when I watch, I watch film or whatever. I can see
Mhm.
certain people losing or whatever. I don't see Devin Haney losing to this guy unless Devin Haney gets caught with some just crazy, vicious shit out of nowhere. That's the only way I can see him losing this fight because I feel like if anything, Dev can win a decision. If all else goes bad, he can still win a decision.
I honestly believe Dev is gonna box him. But I think when it comes to the rounds where Devin finds him lunging and doing things out of the ordinary, that's when I feel like Devin gonna catch him either the
Nigga,
6th or the 7th round
Brian don't
and
even
drop.
do the. He don't even faint, man. He barely faint to get in to try and get
That's
some
what I'm
offense.
saying. His pops know this is a. I told her, I said, do you think this is a big step up in competition from Jikasaki?
He
His
said
pops
no.
talking about some no. It's
That was
all
crazy.
this shit is cap. It's all cap.
You
But it's
That
don't
was
okay
even.
though.
crazy.
When a nigga say you not crafty, bro, you how do you get your offense off on a guy who's so skilled in being elusive, so skilled in having such a big ass fucking tool bag? Like, how are you going to? Like, come on, man. I ain't never.
Hey, don't
I've seen him faint before, but that nigga don't even. He barely faints. Like, how are you going to get in there and get your shit off?
don't be surprised if that power just disappear or dissipates. It ain't don't look the same.
Now, one thing
Don't
Bill said, which I hope Bill said, he said, yeah, Brian Norman been fighting at 147 his whole career. So I think Bill is just being he just throwing out bullshit. But he was like, Brian Norman is having a hard time making 140. He didn't say that necessarily, but he was like, I don't know if he was banking on Brian Norman not being able to make 147 comfortably or because he been doing it for so long.
He do look kind of bulky, but then again, I'm looking at Brian Norman. He's a pretty short dude. He not super tall, so I feel like he might be a career welterweight.
I remember in the Sasaki fight, before the Sasaki fight, yeah, he looked a little drained and
Oh yeah,
you
he
know,
did look
but he
a
still
little.
looked good. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah,
didn't
he
look
still
like he
looked
was
good in the
fucked up.
fight. So I'm not banking on that, and I don't think Bill Num should be banking on that either.
I think he just was throwing out bullshit. Bill understand the art of war, man. Like
Yeah,
Bill and
getting
them.
all the sparring partners off that man.
Yeah, he said he didn't do it on the boxing, but I watched it when that's why I know Brian Norman's still watching this shit, bro. If y'all go watch that boxing voice episode that was like 2 days ago, bro, Brian Norman got off the live like 10 times and came back like 10 times. Like they was like,
Why?
nigga, you back, nigga. They was like, all right, I had to come back. I heard y'all. I'm like, bro, this nigga just stay on the live. Nigga, stop leaving and coming back.
He
But
loving this shit though because look. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I've actually been friends with Brian Norman on Facebook. Like he been in my little Facebook group for like a little minute, a while before this fight was even signed. He was not getting this type of attention, bro. He love this
right.
shit.
My nigga got his glasses on. My nigga said, absolutely.
I respect Goofy even coming up here on my mama. He a real one for that.
Well, yeah, he funny as fuck for that shit, but all that shit he do the same thing. Like he just y'all some hoes, nigga. Like, bro, we just saying your
Y'all just some
son don't
Haney
stand a
fanboy
chance.
boy.
Your son don't stand a chance, nigga. And how about that, nigga? And I believe that shit 100%, nigga. Like,
I
come
know
on, man.
the film is there. Either he just show and prove overnight, and Devin Haney is just like they say a shell shock fighter. I don't see it.
That's what they banking on him to be a shell shock fighter, homie. But that's not what you should bank on, my guy. It's other shit you could be worried about. But that, please don't let that be the reason.
And
Don't
then
let it be the
the
reason.
nigga said he thought Jen Sasaki was on steroids. I'm gonna keep it real.
That was
At one
BS.
point, at a point, look, in the fight, because I know Japan, that's where they make that shit. That's where a lot of that shit, the undetectable and all of that shit come from. But I thought the nigga might have been on steroids, but this is the thing, bro. When you said I don't care, okay, say if he was on steroids, nigga, that's somebody you going in there with a motherfucker on steroids punching your son in the head.
You
Why
only
the
don't
fuck?
care because you was on steroids too.
Yeah, people say that shit. I don't know. I don't know about Brian being on. I don't know, but you never know with these niggas, man. But my thing is, nigga, he didn't get caught, so you can't sit there and fucking say that.
He didn't get caught,
Ryan
bro,
got
because they
caught,
didn't do
nigga.
no testing. They didn't
Nah,
test for it. We keep asking for
said
the test.
he said they tested, but this is the thing. The test don't fucking matter no more. We already have seen that people can beat the
Bro, we
test.
keep asking the dude to post the test to get the email from the test. Is easy. You posted to buy the test. Why you can't post that test? We've been asking him. He don't
Yeah, he
want to. He
said.
don't want to post it because they didn't test.
Nah, he said they was tested, but yeah, they could. I don't know, but yeah, man, the test don't matter though. Shit, motherfuckers beat the test. Shit. That's what's so scary about fucking boxing. Like these niggas, this shit's sick, man.
I agree with you 100%. It's sick, but hey, it is what it is sometimes, bro. And we got to accept the fact that dudes be. I feel like Brian Norman, since he wasn't being drug tested, I feel like he was the one on steroids, and I've been saying this for months.
I just know with this Vada shit, if he is fucking doping, he ain't got no fucking wherewithal to people, scientists and shit and chemists to, they gonna catch his ass if he doping right now. So I'm not really worried about that. They tried to act like that was just a thing we was just worried about. And nah, nigga, we just gotta make sure your ass ain't doing this shit. You looked fishy not signing up for the drug testing. But I'm not worried about no drug test. Now he on some teeth on steroids and shit. People really think this shit, man. This nigga with this power, he got power and shit. Man, that shit. That's why it's gonna be that much more glorious for this nigga dead. Like, oh man,
I,
and
I
niggas still gonna hate.
100%.
Yes.
100% it's gonna be. But my whole thing is like I say like this though, my guy B, bro. If you can't show me no results from paperwork, from papers, I mean from tests that you took, bro, and you knocking dudes out like that, homie, I'm gonna go for what I know. These dudes in boxing be cheating, homie, and they don't have no respect for the game. I'm just being 1,000% honest with you.
I get what you're saying, but them dudes, they really, man, they fed themselves to that man. Man, they fed themselves to that man fist, bro. Them niggas kept coming
Yeah,
forward. They kept coming forward, despite getting clocked upside the fucking head over and over. They think Devin is going to do that like somehow. Like, bro, no. It's called a fight plan and it's called styles make fights. Fight plans, nigga. It's called handicapping a fighter, nigga. That's
I,
what make Brian Norman look good. Devin not finna go in there and do that shit. I'm
see
not finna
that's
go in
now
there
we
and try to
talking
stand in
about
front of this
logic.
man.
Now we talking about logic. But hey, y'all, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I'm gonna cook with y'all another time, man. Appreciate it. I'm gone.
Yo, my nigga Art. Nigga Art, I'm gonna call November 22nd, man. I can't motherfucking wait, man. November 22nd, boy. Christmas in November, Art. I don't think Brian Norman gonna show up in the fight. Nigga Brian Norman, I know you still listening, nigga. My nigga Brim. I know you still listening, Brian Norman Senior, nigga. I'm sorry, man. It just ain't gonna happen, man, the way you want it to.